Excuses can get in the way, but ask yourself this. If something were to happen to me, who would pay the mortgage, the kids' education, and the other bills? Then forget the excuses and check out Ethos Life, the online, easy way to get life insurance in 10 minutes. Ethos has rates that you can afford, like a $500,000 policy for a 40-year-old male starting at $1 a day or $30 a month with a few health questions and no medical exam. Get your free quote right now at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com. Not available in all states. Rates.
Cold weather is here, and some families in our area need help to stay warm. Greenville Utilities' Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their heating costs. You can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation. And GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor stay warm this winter with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. For more information, call 752-7166 or visit GUC.com.
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit ElitePoolsNC.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
Chronic joint pain is exhausting, and that goes for ENC's football legend and all-time passing leader, David Garrard.
And it's not always just the physical part of it. Sometimes it's the mental part of it. You know something is about to kind of derail your normal day, what it was turning out to be a beautiful day. And you're like, I'm starting to feel some pain or clicking in my knee.
That's why the regenerative treatments of QC Kinetics has been so life-changing for thousands just like David Garrard. Their treatments provide long-term pain relief without surgery or downtime. Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation. 252-765-PAIN.
Looking for the best craft beers, wine, and mead in Greenville? Visit Tub Thumpers Beverage House at 623 Red Banks Road, or just exploring new flavors. They've got something for every taste. With expert advice and great prices, Tub Thumpers is the place to find the perfect drink for any occasion. Stop by Tub Thumpers Beverage House today, where your next favorite drink is waiting.
Hey Pirate fans, D&D Advertising has the new 2025 baseball schedules ready, and you can pick them up at these fine business locations: Eastern Tree Pros, Holden Temporaries, Mosquito Joe of Eastern North Carolina, Farmville Methodist Church, All Sam Massage, My Carolina Home Inspection, Orthotics and Prosthetics, The Holistic Company, 360 Electrical Heat, Air and Plumbing, 2020 Tobacco and Vape, Boyd Equipment Services, Edgecombe Garage Doors, Two Sons Construction, Warehouse Tire and Battery, B.E. Singleton & Sons, Langley Contracting, Cincy LaToya Boyd, or David Bell at the Family Wellness Center. Please patronize these fine businesses as they are an asset to the community. D&D Advertising Enterprises is not licensed, affiliated with, or endorsed by any university, sports institution, or program unless specifically stated in writing. No proceeds from any of the funds collected for your ad will be given to any educational institution or sports team. We are not responsible for any schedule changes made after printing.
Hi Pirates, this is Holden Ahlers. As I enter in a new season of life, it is still important to have a great team behind me. Whether you're going away to school for the first time, getting married, starting a family, or planning for your golden years, the choices can seem overwhelming and confusing. Let the team at Buck Insurance Agency make it easy as you enter into your next season. They have been helping people just like us for over 30 years. Give the Buck Insurance Agency a call today at 877-357-1966. Go Pirates.
It's bow time. Bojangles' new chicken rice bowl is built bold from the bottom up with classic every bite. Starting with a base of our signature dirty rice, we pile on even more flavor with Cajun pintos, then your choice of boldly seasoned grilled chicken or our iconic Supremes. Top it off with a sprinkle of cheese, and if you want to add some heat, add a dash of Texas Pete. Head to Bojangles and try the new chicken rice bowl for a limited time. It's bow time.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Clip. Hey, man, good to see you, brother.
Hey, Jared, how much of that cake did you eat yesterday? How much did you eat? Claude Lemieux, he is the brother of this famous hockey player. Pepe Le Pew.
What in the world?
This is why Cliff makes the big bucks. He's the king of Greenville. This is why right here, right?
He's a great communicator.
At the Burlington... I have no idea what the just happened.
Please call in and air your underwear.
Bro, what are we doing here?
Bro.
Just a bunch of dudes sitting in a room talking into sticks, man.
There's a very low percentage of this that is smiles and glory holes. Very low percentage.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Friday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here inside the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you on a frigid day in eastern North Carolina on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930, online, PR927FM.com, and you can be a part of today's show if you'd like by joining us on Pirate Radio TV on YouTube. You can find us there. Give us a like, a subscribe, and whatever is on your mind, you can put out to the world. And join us these next 3 hours as we talk all things East Carolina and what's going on in the area and the world of sports. We've got a lot of guests to get to on a Friday, including Zach Kaplan. This week is almost done and dusted, but still have time to talk to Zach. He will join us coming up in about 20 minutes or so, right here in the Pirate Radio studios. Got a couple of recorded interviews today with Danny Beal and Greg Hudson. You'll see and hear those coming up later on in our show. Morgan Ahlers joins us live at 5 o'clock, and former Pirate pitcher Evan Voliva will join us in the Pirate Radio studios coming up in the 5 o'clock hour as well. So a lot of guests to get to, a lot of ECU baseball talk, and a lot more coming up on today's program. Shirley Rhodes is here. Intern Logan is here. Intern Will in the house as well. We got J-Bone, Jarrett Watkins. Hey, Jarrett.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, going great. God, I hate our initial crosstalk.
We'll figure something out.
It's so just unpersonal.
Yeah.
It's so plastic and fake. Like, I've seen you before we go on the air, and you're just like, hey, how's it going? I hate it.
Well, I hate you. How about that?
All right, cool. And we got left side.
Strong side, baby.
That's an intro.
Yes, sir.
What's up, John?
I'm glad we started doing that.
Me too.
Happy Friday, Clip Brock. It's been a while since I've seen you.
Been a while. We've all been locked inside our domiciles, looking out at the ice and wintry weather. It's good to get out and see folks.
For sure. And the day was my first time driving my car in like 2 or 3 days. I forgot how to drive.
Freaked out.
I was, because I got a Jeep. It's only a 2-wheel drive, and I don't like – I've been scarred. I have PTSD from my freshman year of college. Me and some buddies went to go get dinner in the ice and almost wrecked and caused a big one. So – not a fan of driving the Jeep in the ice, which is basically what this has been. There obviously has been snow, but you go outside, it's like an ice skating rink out there.
Jared, you are scared of ice. How are you handling the situation?
Pretty well. I left here Wednesday about 2 o'clock, and I didn't step foot outside of my apartment until this morning, about 11 o'clock.
I was a little nervous going home from the studio Wednesday.
Yeah. You got a longer drive, like back roads and whatnot.
And Wednesday, I took the first step I took after the ice fell right directly on my left knee.
Ooh.
I did a T-bow on the ice.
So you didn't fall completely down, but
no,
you was just on one knee? That still hurts.
But for those not watching, for those that have not laid their eyes on me, I'm a bigger fella. So my one left knee was like, it caught my entire weight, my entire body, all on the knee, on the ice, and still hurts to this day.
To this day.
To this day.
To this day.
But I'm good to go. I'm here. Watch your step, folks.
Yes, especially if you step outside the Pirate Radio studios in the front or the back. The back is really bad.
The back is where it's bad.
Yeah, the back is where, yeah. is where you can slip and slide.
That's right.
I about busted my tail 3 times just walking in my truck.
Yeah.
It's an ice skating rink out there.
We need guardrails or something.
Yeah.
We need a ramp.
We do.
I mean, Shirley and I are getting older. Whoa, that's not Shirley.
Shirley.
Shirley's getting hairier.
So cold that
No, wait, that's Will.
What's up, Will?
Although Will looks older than Shirley.
Yeah.
So it kind of fits. What's up, Will?
What's up?
Man,
Shirley, you had your uncle come and produce the show today?
You were very hairy without the hat. How long you had Flo?
I think this summer would be my second summer.
Second year of the Flo?
Yeah. So
second summer of the Flo.
I don't know, all the years run together. So going into my senior year, I think is when I.
And it looks like Bring Your Child to Work Day with Logan sitting beside you. And Will's chair's higher too. Like little Logan's. How you doing,
I know.
Logan?
I'm like sitting so low now that I'm thinking of it.
You're putting the low in Logan. Did you show it to her? Everybody wants to know. Did you show it to her?
That's actually a thing. No.
You did not show her the stream?
No, I didn't.
How'd Valentine's go?
It went good.
Ooh, that didn't sound good.
Yeah.
After.
Yeah, I don't really like her that much, actually.
Hey, it ain't about if you like her, pal.
Does she like you?
Yeah, and I don't know. I honestly wasn't feeling it, and
Okay.
I kind of just did it because I was like, okay, it's Valentine's Day.
On
it's unfortunate. She doesn't know that I do this.
Yeah.
So I was like,
nobody tell
she's
her.
not gonna see it.
On the vibe scale, 1 to 10, what was the vibes that night?
Like a 4.
Yeah,
Not great.
It's not terrible, I guess.
And that was the first date?
That was.
Okay,
Yeah.
I feel like 4 is not bad for a first date.
But there won't be a second.
Yeah, well, she just didn't ask any questions about me. I was like, I felt like I had to ask her all the questions. I was like,
you sound like
I was
a
like
woman.
you, Clip.
Felt like an interview.
Yeah.
So she didn't want to talk, and you were upset about that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jared,
obviously.
he actually wants to get to know the gal and
I'm
have
a
a
yapper.
relationship.
I
He
appreciate
doesn't
it.
want to be alone like you your entire life.
Jeez, all right.
Wow. Well, I mean, look,
Wait, Jerry,
if
she might be good for you.
Looks good on you,
Jared
pal.
just sitting there like,
That's perfectly fine.
Jared's ready to go right into the 30th year of marriage.
Yeah.
where neither one talks to anybody.
yeah.
You gotta do the.
How's your wife doing? I have no idea.
Yeah.
You gotta do the
Mama.
talk thing first, man. You can't just jump right into the 7-year itch days of the marriage.
Well, to each its own.
Maybe you'll find a mute.
A mute?
Yeah.
I mean, I like a little noise. Jeez.
All right, chat gang is slowly sliding in. Jamie says, "Hey now."
Hey now.
He says, "I'm tired of losing to Campbell by 1 run," in my Bob Knight voice. I know what you're saying. Kaz says, "Hello." Hey, Kaz. He said, "Falls are bad, Clip. You should get that checked out." I hope not. I mean, I can still feel it in my knee.
Is there a knot?
I believe
got a knot?
So. Yeah. And there's some pain, but what am I going to do?
Hey, throw some dirt on it. Throw some ice on it.
Have knee surgery?
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, I mean, you go in for a knee surgery. Next thing you know, you need like a kidney transplant.
Yeah, then they're trying to tell me I need 2 new tires. You know, and all that mess.
Your transmission's out.
Pike liked the stream and said he missed y'all during the snowstorm. Thanks, Pike.
Thanks,
Missed you.
Pike.
Had some, I would say, solid interviews on Wednesday.
Really good one with Gary Overton.
Yeah,
Dr.
Coach
Gary Overton.
Coach O. The doc was in the house. Talked to him. Rajay, Holden. You can check those out. Jerry says, "Hello." Hey, Jerry.
What's up, Jer Bear?
He says, "Welcome back. Good to be back, Jerry." All right. I got a couple of news and notes I want to get to. First of all, the ECU schedule for this weekend. Pirates will play against North Carolina in Durham on Saturday.
Yes. 12 noon. 12:30.
12:30.
12:30.
Chandler and Jarrett will be there representing Pirate Radio.
Boots on the ground, baby.
They will also be there Sunday at Boshemer Stadium.
At the Bosch.
In Chapel Hill. What time's that game?
1 o'clock.
All right, 1 o'clock first pitch. And then we will be back here Monday, 5 o'clock somewhere, including here in Greenville, when East Carolina hosts North Carolina and I believe I saw that game is sold out.
Sold out.
Wow.
It is sold out. Interesting.
Yeah.
For it being a Monday.
Well, 5 o'clock. Dip out of work early.
So excited to see the first big crowd of the year.
Jared will be covering that for us. What time are you? Oh, I see Chandler did train you.
What? I'll get out. I'm not going to go lollygag around Greenville for however long. I'm going to be out there about 3 o'clock. Get some warm-ups, infield, outfield, BP.
Well,
you're doing so good.
They do that at like 4 o'clock. Like, what are you doing at 3 o'clock?
I don't know, just walking around.
Yeah.
Seeing who's there.
That's fine. You're skipping work.
I'm not skipping. That is my work.
Yeah, covering the game that's at 5 o'clock.
Hey, buddy. Welcome to my world.
Yeah, I got Campbell at like 2:30, and they were out there taking BP. Campbell was, but
what time was that game?
5 o'clock.
All right.
Also went to establishment, got some lunch.
Oh, here we go.
Nice. The meal was good, but
how many beers you have?
None. I had a Diet Pepsi.
How much of that cake did you eat?
How much did you have?
Service not good?
This service was great. It said it's a sports bar, and it was in no way, shape, or form a sports bar.
Oh, it wasn't?
It was like dim lighting, nice tables.
All right. Did they have a bar?
Yes.
Did they have sports on?
It was soccer, so no.
Wow. What kind of soccer?
I don't know. It was soccer. But it was
Champions League?
No, it was Spain, some Spanish people playing.
All right.
But yeah.
Spaniards.
First day of the NFL not trade, but a franchise tag window open, and they're playing soccer.
All right. What was that place called?
What, do I really need to tell you?
I don't know. It's up to you.
The Lillington Sports Zone, Bar and Grill.
Hey, Chandler, see if we can sign them up. We can. I always wanted to provide a service where sports bars call me, or I just go. My job is to go around every sports bar in town and tell them what's coming up that night, how to get their TVs ready.
Oh, I've already, yeah.
Like, I feel like that could be a service.
Like a consultant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should make a business out of this, because I was somewhere and told them put on Daytona 500. It's on Fox, and they put on Fox News. And I'm like, no, I said Fox. They're like, this is Fox. I was like,
this is my Fox.
Yeah.
In my America.
Not my Fox.
You are in my restaurant. You will watch this.
I feel like even in 2025, there is a need for that service.
Yes.
Where you can Google where every game's going to be on and what channel, but these people don't know, they don't care. And it's not the waitress's fault.
No.
Her job is to get orders, take them to the back, and then bring those orders out. Say you need refill. That somebody needs to be in charge of the sports part of the sports bar.
There's some sports bars that have a list. They have a piece of paper. Tiebreakers does it.
Yeah.
An establishment that I used to watch this at.
I'm sorry.
They had it. Mm-hmm. And not everywhere does that.
Yeah, don't say Hooters, because they're not a sponsor and they're not a business.
Closed. And I saw they're actually going into bankruptcy, Chapter 11.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
people don't like Hooters anymore.
Yeah. I guess not.
What a country.
Thanks a lot.
But when you go to a sports bar and they're like, all right, what channel is it on? When they ask that, you're like, oh, we're in for a long road here.
That's why O'Cool's was the GOAT.
What I hate is when they're like, are you sure it's on this? I think it's on this. It's like, I know what
Oh, my God. Worst experience of my life. We get the maybe that's overstated. We get the tournament days off because we have games here on Pirate Radio
Thursday and Friday.
So one year I was like, hey, wife, you want to go out to lunch, catch some games? I got a rare day off. Let's go have lunch together. The only caveat is I get to watch basketball while we have lunch, so we don't have to talk. Actually, you can talk. I'll listen while I watch games. So we try to go to one place. I think we tried to go to O'Cool's, but it was closed for lunch. They opened later in the afternoon. So we ended up at, I think, Applebee's. This was a while back. This could be like 10 years ago now.
There used to be one in Greenville?
Yeah. Is there not one anymore?
No,
over
it's
there?
not.
Okay.
But there used to be one.
It's a shame.
We went there. There's you walk in, there's basketball, clip art stuff all over the place. Like they're celebrating a festive day. Yeah. And we go in and the channels are on ESPN and TNT or whatever. And I'm like, hey, can we get the basketball on? And they're like, yeah, it's on ESPN. I'm like, well, no, this is the NCAA tournament, so the games are on CBS. And now they're on TBS and TNT.
True
and
TV.
I know it's confusing, but, like, can you just find... So I can't remember if they couldn't get local CBS or if they just didn't try, but my lunch was ruined because I didn't watch a single basketball play that entire day.
And that was the reason for going to lunch.
That entire lunch. It was worst lunch. And I'm eating Applebee's.
Yeah.
And part of that's my fault. I could have gone to another place in town, but, like, we just kind of landed there going from O'Cool's, and I was like, to be sure, they'll have a game on. I really didn't even care what I was eating as long as I was experiencing that 12:30 tip-off on Thursday, which is sacred to me.
Was Tiebreakers not open at the time?
It probably was.
It would have been packed at that point.
Oh, yeah.
But again, like, I could have gone there. I could have gone to different places.
I have been to Tiebreakers, and I can't remember if it was that Thursday or the Friday, but there is a lot of people there at lunch.
Yeah.
On those days.
I've been before. Mm-hmm. It is lucky.
And they have their TVs right because they know what they're doing. Thank you, Bram.
Yeah, no, but nothing worse.
We got questions on the chat, gang. Josh says, who the heck buys a two-wheel drive Jeep? That's like ordering a hot dog without the bun.
Who said that?
Josh.
Oh, I don't know.
He said ordering a hot dog without the bun?
Yeah.
You don't always need the bread.
Jamie says, question, maybe this is a stupid question. Why does college baseball start knowing weather is always an issue? Because he got a million games to fit in.
It goes till mid-June. When do you want it to start?
When do you want it to start?
Cold than 100-degree heat, too.
Thank you, Will.
Thanks, Flo.
Chad says, bang, bang, chat gang. He said, last year, went to a local wing joint, asked about the games. They asked what teams, and we were like, there's 12 games, pick one. Okay. Joel says, how many oranges would Sean need to juice to get a full glass of OJ?
Is that a reference or something?
How many? I don't get it. Do you get it?
I don't know, but I'm trying to figure out how many.
Well,
maybe 5 or 6.
I was thinking 2.
You know what's good? An orangeade. Do y'all like orangeades?
It's like Gatorade or?
No, it's like a lemonade with orange.
Oh, yeah.
From like one of your burger joints or whatever.
Yeah.
Love an orangeade. Donald Wan is watching in his hotel in London, England. Wow. Go Pirates. What time is it there?
Hello, Donald.
Hey, Donald.
Hello, Donald.
Are they ahead or behind?
All right,
it's
so
like 5 to 6
Premier League
hours.
games are played in the morning. So I'm going to say they're like, it's like
they're ahead?
I'm going to say 6 hours.
It's 5 to 6 hours. I just don't know if they're ahead or behind.
Wait.
They're ahead by, it's 4 or 5. I know Germany, I think, is like 7 or 8.
Do we have any German viewers?
It's 8:18 in London right now.
All right, there you go.
But like morning or afternoon?
8 p.m.
Afternoon.
Well, what do
they're
you mean?
5
It is
hours
afternoon.
ahead.
Technically, it is.
Technically, it is.
Jamie wants to start in mid to late March.
No, then nobody watches the first couple weeks because of madness.
True.
You got to have it in its own time slot or time period.
Another question, why do basketball betting lines not come out until day of the game? It's not like that in other sports.
Why is anything the way it is?
Thank you. Joel, why are you so hung up on this orange thing? All right.
Pike did say, Chan, I went to Wings Over Greenville last night, but forgot to ask for the PRL discount.
Dummy.
Yeah.
Pike, what are you doing, man? Don't be like Pike. When you order Wings Over Greenville, which I highly recommend, use the code PIRATE25.
PIRATE25.
10% off your meal. Take advantage of that and be on the lookout. Their boneless wings are coming soon.
Just kind of keep the head on a swivel a little bit.
Yeah.
How were the boneless wings? I wasn't here.
Oh, my. How were they?
To die for.
To die for.
Will took a few home.
Did you eat them?
He ain't listening.
No. He's going full Shirley.
Did you eat the boneless wings for dinner the other night?
The 5 that were remaining, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good meal.
Dude, I'm sorry.
No, I mean, I had my fair share here. But...
What a hippie, dude. Long hair, complaining about free stuff. Like, get a job, dude.
You only gave me 5?
Next time I'm going to give you a high five.
It's like when you give a homeless guy a burger and he's like, I want a cash. And it's like, well, you got a burger, son.
No, I mean, all in all, I had more than 5 because I had my fair share here. But
were they good?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Once they come out, I will be purchasing them.
Oh, gotcha. All right. I wanted to hit on a couple of things. I'll hit on Canada USA when Kaplan joins us, but real quick, let me find this account that I don't follow anymore because I need to talk about this. The Charlotte Hornets.
Hey, beat the Lakers.
Haven't done this in a while. Hornets.
So
lost last night.
A couple nights ago, they beat the Lakers.
Great win.
They're showing what did I get their record to?
14-38, something like that.
Do they have 14 wins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the Lakers were complaining, hey, we lost to a 13-win team. It's like, actually, pal,
we coming.
So that moved their record to 14-39. Since then, they've lost the game. 14-40 on the year.
Not bad.
Next to last in the Eastern Conference. How many? There are 3 teams with a worse record in the NBA than the Hornets. And the Charlotte Hornets official account has the video in the locker room. That's fine. Good to see the guys celebrating. But the caption says, something special about this team, man, with a smiley face teardrop emoji.
Yeah, what the hell are we smiling for?
Something special about this team, man. They are 14-40.
Yeah, I would have probably made the caption
special.
locker room vibes or something.
And you know what? I get tired of old people saying this generation and participation trophies and all that. Well, now I agree.
Glad to have you on board.
Yeah. 14-40. And they're saying something special about this team, man. There is
the
nothing.
Man at the end's what's killing me.
There is nothing special about this team.
Not in the slightest.
Wait, did John Gruden get a new job?
Something special
about this team, man.
What is special? Are you saying special in like a?
Oh no!
I think.
Come on.
All right, I think they are saying that this team still has fight. They have grit, even though they are one of they top 5 for sure. One of the top 5 worst teams in the NBA.
If they say,
and
if they say we're 14-39, but we're still fighting, all right, true.
Yeah,
something special about this team.
It's just all the teams I cheer for always seem to have a smile when they're losing and they're way out of contention. It just makes no sense.
Yeah.
Antonio Pierce laughing it up on the sidelines, and now this crap. It's ridiculous.
Let's see what the comments were. This special to y'all, and then it has the record circled. There's Shane Gillis in a Luka jersey. Congrats, they just won their Super Bowl. Charlotte Hornets just won their Super Bowl.
What are we talking? Yeah.
Mark Williams after a regular season win. Anything is possible!
Oh, wait, he didn't play that great in the game either.
10 points, 9 rebounds.
This guy with an annoyingly long name says special. They went from the 2nd worst team in the NBA to the 4th worst team in the NBA.
That's an accomplishment in the Queen City.
Chris said, when we somewhat healthy and 2-3 stars available, we can do a little something. Health is our biggest problem.
Is R-A-R-E.
That's clearly a bot.
There's the Simpsons laughing at us. Will Smith shaking his head. What's y'all's record? That's a true family right there, says this guy.
Says Ron's.
God. I hate this organization. They suck. They don't even try to win. And then they win a game, and now they're special.
And then they lost the next game.
I wish I was special.
I saw last week, it was a bunch of projections. It's like the Charlotte Hornets are projected to win the lottery in a lot of these simulations. And then the next day, Cooper Flagg comes out, and he's like, I might want to come back.
Why not?
Jeez, dude.
Yeah, he's going to get paid.
Are we going to start seeing that more?
Yeah.
We are seeing it more. Open your eyes.
Who did it?
Not Cooper Flagg worthy, but like the Baycott guy for North Carolina.
Yeah.
Stayed in college forever because he kept getting major NIL deals.
Right.
And there was no reason to go pro.
Well,
and he wasn't that good.
Yeah.
And maybe that's a reason too.
Well, you see Carson Beck.
Yeah, we've seen it in football.
Mm-hmm.
Guys sticking around.
Right.
By the way, feel bad for Carson Beck, man. Somebody stole his Lambo.
Somebody stole 2 of his cars.
Yeah.
He has a Lambo?
All right,
Yeah.
what?
There you go. Another.
They stole 2 of
That's
them?
another thing wrong with this world. Carson Beck gets Lambos. Has enough money to buy Lambos.
Yeah.
Jamie says J-Bone depressed. Wemby is out for the rest of the year.
Yeah, the West is back up for grabs, folks.
The West is not over.
It took an act of God for me to come off that hill, but yeah, that sucks. Hope for a speedy recovery.
Let's take a break. When we return, Zach Kaplan. Hey, segment 1.
Done and dusted.
Done and dusted.
Done and dusted.
Zach Kaplan joins us when we return. Pirate Radio Live. We got 7 people here.
Oh, baby.
It's your show.
People don't like the werewolf.
Yeah.
I think only people playing like it.
I heard from a couple people last weekend that
They don't like it?
Well, they didn't say they didn't like it. They were just like,
doesn't play on the
what
radio.
are y'all doing with that werewolf game, man? I'm like,
Should we tell the people who's who? Like listeners, who is who?
No.
I don't know. Don't play it?
That was my thought, but hey, it's your show.
no, I want to
You make the rules, man.
Wait, but Jared says no, you say yes.
I just want to play with Zach Kaplan.
That's a great
I'm
point.
not the doctor, I'll tell you.
I'm not a werewolf. Zach Kaplan joins us after this.
It's bow time. Bojangles' new chicken rice bowl is built bold from the bottom up, with classic Bojangles flavor packed into every bite. Starting with a base of our signature dirty rice, we pile on even more flavor with Cajun pintos, then your choice of boldly seasoned grilled chicken or our iconic Supremes. Top it off with a sprinkle of cheese, and if you want to add some heat, add a dash of Texas Pete. Head to Bojangles and try the new chicken rice bowl for a limited time. It's bow time.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kid Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up. Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird with some exciting news about Shimmer Boutique. The new website is live and all orders over $100 will receive free shipping. Go to shimmerboutiqueonline.com and get shopping today. Shimmer is the boutique for everyone and carries all the top brands from Kendra Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and more. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and shimmerboutiqueonline.com. Go Pirates!
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels Michaels and Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
It's a new year at Fish Street Hardware with lots of new exciting additions. Hardware serves lunch and dinner daily, now featuring 9 new menu items: Buffalo Loaded Chips, North Carolina Cowboy, and more. Don't forget about Sunday brunch. Hardware has a weekly lineup starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday trivia with DJ Captain Morgan, and live music every Friday night. Also, brand new is the Repair Shop, Hardware's game room, which has dart lanes, pool tables, skee ball, and a projection screen. Come check out all the new at Hardware, and for more information, follow us on social media or check out our website for up-to-date event schedule at fishstreethardware.com.
Enjoy the warm air circulating moments after you turn up the heat. Precise control of cooking temperatures. Enough hot water on demand for everyone's shower. The instant glow of warmth when you turn on your fireplace or fire pit. Never having to change a gas tank on your outdoor grill. Experience the affordable luxury of natural gas. Find out more at GUC.com.
This is Chandler Honeycutt from Pirate Radio Live, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Have you always dreamed of having your own backyard oasis? Elite Pools in Greenville can make that dream a reality. The professionals at Elite Pools are experts in fiberglass and gunite pool installation and renovation, and their goal is to deliver the highest quality at an affordable price. Visit the Elite Pools showroom in Greenville right across from Agri Supply, or visit their website at elitepoolsnc.com. Transform your backyard into a destination with Elite Pools. 689-6557. And Michaels and Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. Their mission is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels and Gateway can handle all your dental needs, including cleanings, crowns, fillings, sedation dentistry, and cosmetic needs such as braces and implants. Visit them at 2300 Hemby Lane in Greenville or call 752-1600. Bring your smiles to us at Michaels and Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. Now we'll head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, good work there, Will. We got Logan, we got Shirley Rhodes, J-Bone, Chandler Honeycutt, and joining us, WNCT at Channel 9, Zach Kaplan is here. Hey, Zach.
What's up, Clip? Hey-o.
Hey, Zach.
Give me some more. Give me some more. Bust the rhymes over here.
Fire him off, Will.
Come on.
Hey, Zach.
Yeah, Zach. Just real quick.
Done and dusted.
Zach, you got UNCW versus Charleston.
Zach. First of all, I'm a tad bit jealous that you're down in Miami.
Zach. So, what do you think of the Alex Bregman edition?
We love you, Zach.
We do.
Oh, thank
Doesn't that feel good?
They love me. They really love me.
We're not doing that for just any Jimmy Joe, Johnny Johnson, you know?
No. Or Jimmy Johnson.
That's right.
Shout out. Not doing it for him either.
Neither one of them.
Nope.
We did a poll. Chandler Honeycutt said, poll, who likes werewolf, yes or no? Joel said, tell everyone to watch on YouTube later. It's their fault they listen to radio. Watching on YouTube is fun.
Answer the question, Joel.
I think he's saying yes. Chad says yes. Jamie says, don't give the people what they want. Play the game. I didn't like it at first, but it grew on me. I think, so I have a couple of ideas. First of all, when I tell everyone to wake up, I'm going to have everybody raise their arms. So if you hear a sound, you won't know if it's the werewolf or just the person beside you raising their arms.
All right.
So we'll do that. Also, I think I'll be the narrator, and I'll tell the radio audience. I will put y'all in audition, so you'll hear nothing in here, and I will tell the radio audience who the werewolves are and
like
who the doctor is.
Play by play.
Yeah, just at the beginning of the game. So, and that way people can follow along. So maybe we'll do that next segment. But I did want to talk about USA and Canada. And first of all, I'm proud to be an American. where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. Because there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. I had Canada and the under last night.
What a commie. Dude, first of all, how dare you?
Yeah.
What a game.
Hey, he's playing smart, I guess.
No, he's a traitor to our country.
This is a great example of.
No wonder you took a knee the other day.
I took a forced knee, ice knee.
Well, move to Canada, man.
It's not even the taking the Canada thing. It's taking both Canada and the under. The most un-American thing to do.
It's winning.
It's called the communism parlay next time. Yeah.
Chandler, did you bet on this game?
I did.
Let me take a wild guess at who you took. America.
Yeah. Because guess what? I'm an American.
Damn right.
You're a dumb American.
Well, I don't know about dumb.
I think Green Day made a song.
Oh, having pride in my country and wanting them to win, that's dumb?
No. Wanting them to win is not dumb. Wanting them to win
I thought they could win. You know why? Because it's America.
There was a boost on a sports book. I'm not sure they're a sponsor, so I won't say their name. It starts with an F, and I did take advantage of the boost and threw a little on USA.
The Fun Time sports book.
Canada was an underdog in ice hockey. Not roller hockey, not pocket hockey, ice hockey. Canada was an underdog.
We don't want no dogs.
And to any country, if Canada is an underdog in hockey, it's an automatic play. I mean, how simple is that?
It was a pretty evenly played game. I felt like
you know what? I lost my $10 last night, but guess what?
What?
I woke up this morning, and I still had pride in my country.
Yeah.
So did I.
I felt free as a bird. I mean, when it came crashing down and it hurt inside last night, it.
You are a real American.
You are the real deal. I saw somebody on Twitter say that the karma was set at the beginning of the game when we started booing the. By the way,
oh, did we boo the?
We booed
good.
Yeah, we booed.
ESPN might have turned it down a little bit from a buddy I had at the Garden last night.
And there was this guy, I can't remember who it was, but they were talking very ugly about your Bostonians.
Well,
tell them to get in line, buddy.
I'm proud to be an American, but Bostonians suck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's an honor.
Hey, no offense.
How about this out of the blue, like, hey, let's just have this little tournament and see what happens. And it turned into like a freaking
must-see TV.
Lightning in a bottle. It was awesome.
What made it even wilder to me is that this is a league that continually trips over its own shoelaces. They had a horrible TV deal for
skate laces.
Skating laces.
Yeah.
Or dress shoelaces if you're Gary Bettman. I mean, they had 3 lockouts. They had 94, 2004, and 2012. They've had more labor issues than any other sport. They get lower ratings than any other sport. They had a terrible TV deal. ESPN didn't talk about them for almost 2 decades.
Yep.
And here they are. And now all of a sudden it feels like the online discourse at least is completely about the NBA sucks. This is why they suck.
Oh, there's a new sheriff in town. I think it's Major League Baseball, who also will not have a deal with ESPN, and ESPN won't talk about him anymore.
Yeah, you want to talk about? They ain't gonna talk about them.
I mean, talking about
not talking about.
Yeah. They will not be talking.
Well, now all ESPN talks about is the NBA, and it hasn't always been that way. Before ESPN got the NBA deal, there wasn't too much NBA up there.
Which I'm a little too young to remember, but it's like the thought of that. It's like it almost seems like they're getting bored of it too. You've heard the discourse on First Take and everything, so it's cool. Like I've obviously been a hockey guy for a while. Yeah, I don't know about like you guys, with the Canes here growing up, but this is a basketball first state. Obviously, I think it always will be, and it's cool as a guy who hockey's so big in Massachusetts to see I have friends who don't care about hockey at all texting me last night about that game. It's pretty neat.
You're a hockey guy, huh? Who did Peter Bondra and Jim Carrey play for in the 90s?
Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
Who they play for?
Yeah. That's a simple question.
It's a movie.
Peter Bondra was great. No, he was in the National Hockey League. Washington Capitals, bro. I'm a hockey guy. I used to watch him on HTS.
What is that?
Home Team Sports. Man, I need some old people surrounding me in this room.
You got Will.
Y'all, Will knows what I'm talking about.
There you go.
Y'all some youngins.
Caps.
I talked about this with Holt and Ahlers. Like you can't do. Like I saw NBA All-Star Game should move to NBA versus the world. There's no pride in playing for the world unless you're playing against Mars. Like if it's world versus Mercury, yeah, we're gonna have pride. But if it's USA versus the world, why would a guy from Spain care if he's playing with a guy from Africa?
I don't think the All-Star is like, who cares?
Yeah.
It is what it is, and it's going to just be that. But the NBA marketing is what's really terrible and why they're down, because they just keep on presenting LeBron. Well, they just keep on presenting LeBron, Steph, and KD, but those guys are going to be gone in the next 5 years, and nobody really cares to watch Minnesota Timberwolves basketball, even though they got Anthony Edwards.
What kills them more than anything is that LeBron doesn't want to play in these All-Star games. They all emulate him, any superstar, and he's the leader. Like, ultimately, he's the leader at the end of the day. He's the best player in the world. I think probably still, among the best players in the world, one of the best of all time. And when he says he's not going to play in it.
Would USA versus World Tournament bring out the best? Now, if you're saying
no, it wouldn't.
Even if it was USA versus Europe but again, like unless you're doing country versus country, I wouldn't care. What if it was Canada versus the world? You know what I'm saying? Like, would you care if you were playing with
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and Kelly Olynyk?
You would have to do it.
Even with the country versus country, I still don't think guys like LeBron would play.
Well, good. He's 40. We have other guys.
Well, no, I just don't think the megastars would play because it doesn't have the same severity as the Olympics, and I don't think they really want to play in that either.
Yeah,
LeBron's just a really bad ambassador for that type of stuff. And he's had a negative impact on the league from that standpoint. I'll at least give Durant credit. He takes the Olympic stuff seriously. He's now the only 4-time gold medalist in the history of American basketball.
And he's good on Twitter.
Yeah, and he's fun and he's funny and petty in his way. So like Durant and even Curry, I'll take off the schneid a little bit. But it's LeBron who causes the issues.
Well, he's won gold medals, hasn't he?
Who?
LeBron.
He has, but it was, he was on the 08 team, and then, I think he took the COVID Olympics off, so it was like 8 years between seeing him play on that stage, and it's just he certainly doesn't take the same pride in it that KD does.
All right, let's get a little ECU sports talk in before we take a break. Zach, Pirates 2-2. What do you think about this series coming up?
I'm gonna look into the camera while I say this. You, the ECU baseball fan, overreacting on Twitter after 4 games. You need to calm down. I think that was a Taylor Swift line. I'm going to look away from the camera for that. You need to calm down. There's a lot of season left. What did we just talk about? There's 50-plus games. Where are we going to fit them all in? How about from now till the beginning of June? Would you rather than be the 6th-ranked team in the country going into this Carolina series? Or would you rather than be the number 6 national seed when it matters most?
Are you saying that's what we're going to be?
I'm saying the pitching has surprised me early, and I was worried about whether they would have the arms to keep up this year. I feel better about the.
Well, do you feel like you're overreacting positively?
They've overperformed early.
It's only been 4 games.
It has.
I'm looking at you saying you need to check the brakes on how good this pitching staff is. It's only been 4 games.
All right, I will. but I'm also all right, deal. Yeah, all right. Deal. I like what I've seen so far. I think that's a measured take, and I think the bats will get there. I think people have to remember they've been without Riley Johnson in all 4 of these games, and they have 5 freshmen / newcomers to the program out there. So I don't has Cliff not proven this like time and again? Like,
that's my thing.
They will figure it out.
I don't question him at all anymore.
I think people just want to complain about something.
And if they get swept this weekend and beat Old Dominion next Tuesday, I'll come back on here next Thursday and say the same thing. Like, they could get swept this weekend.
Zach
it's okay.
has dug his heels in, folks.
Well, I mean,
they will win 40 games.
This is a proven program. It's not like
they will figure it
basketball.
Out. Yeah.
Hey, what are you so upset about?
I'm upset about people being upset. Honestly.
I think another thing people tend to forget is that it is the middle of February.
I always forget that.
Pitching.
In fact, I forgot.
Pitching,
Hell, I thought it was May.
Pitching is so far ahead of hitters at this time everywhere in the country.
Agreed.
Everywhere, man.
Like from California to New York.
Name the states. Name them all.
From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee.
And the Pirates are probably going against the top 10 pitcher in the country tomorrow at the DBAP. So if they get, stymied for 5-6 innings, again, it shouldn't surprise you. To keep complaining about it is kind of dumb. Like the weather's going to be in the 40s. It's not like hitting conditions yet. And the pitching's ahead of the hitting, like Will just said. So,
and people still talking about Campbell. That is done and dusted.
It's done.
That has been done and dusted.
Done and dusted.
That's a game
like done and rusted.
That's a game. That's a game they didn't win when they were. They don't win when they are experienced and have 9 guys coming back. So why? I don't know why people are like so shell shocked to go down to Bowie's Creek and lose. Like it's kind of one of those early in the season losses that builds the character for the late season games when you need it.
Zach, take us into. I love to hear the artist's motivation. Where did Done and Dusted come from?
I don't know. That's the funny part of why. I think it's really funny that's become
it's like you
a
told
thing
me,
here now.
It's like you told me the other night. You say so many words.
That is true.
Which you do.
Think about the volume.
You say more words than anyone.
You say a lot of words with your job every day that you feel like you just forget.
And in life.
Even off the clock, he says a lot of words.
Oh my God.
But you don't think about what you're saying. But
Never.
Done and Dusted, I don't know. You said it so effortlessly.
Nonchalant.
Yeah, very nonchalant. And it sticks. I've never heard of it before until you said it.
Who was it? Sean Jenkins?
No.
Look, I don't even remember who I said it to.
Dixon Williams?
No, let's see. Who do we talk to? Yeah, it had to be Sean Jenkins. Yeah,
it was Sean Jenkins.
Do you have that?
It was Boucher, Jenkins, and Cliff.
Yeah, I do have it.
On Saturday.
Hit it real quick.
First one is done and dusted. How did it feel to be out there?
Yeah, I mean, it was good. I mean, it's been a long time coming for me, especially all of the things I had to do to get to this point.
Cut it, Will!
I don't know.
That's done and dusted, man.
No, and Brian Bailey will attest to it, or anyone who spends an obnoxiously long amount of time with me. But it's like I just say words and stream of consciousness, and hopefully they don't have expletives, and I don't get in trouble for them, whether on this platform or on the other one I work for.
Let's take a break. We're not gonna have time for Werewolf.
No,
darn.
But Zach can hang out till 4 o'clock. We can do it then.
Can he, Dad? Can you stay, please? Can he stay one more segment?
More Zach Kaplan when we return after this timeout.
Beauty Bar Medi Spa invites you to experience the magic of self-care with treatments that enhance your natural beauty. From Botox to fillers, skincare, and more, this is your time to be celebrated. For the month of February, we are featuring our Skin Better Alpha Rit 30 treatment with 20% savings, a no-downtime treatment, revealing a more radiant, rejuvenated skin. Your lips, but better? Ever curious about lip filler? This is your sign to jump on our exclusive offer for the month. Visit Beauty Bar Medi Spa at 1021 Red Banks Road, Greenville. Call us or visit beautybarmedispa.com for details. Celebrate you at Beauty Bar Medi Spa.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
This is Dr. Josiah Duke from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's that time for a joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, be sure to have the best and comfortable shoes with a stop at Fleet Feet.
This is ECU alum Chris Lunyon, owner of Fleet Feet of Greenville, and we provide solutions through one-on-one service to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Come visit us at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet, we run for you.
50 years in 2025. Join them Saturday, February 22nd for their 15th annual Chili Cook-Off from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's fun for the whole family. You want to enter? Call Jimmy Stallings at 758-3084. And while you're there, check out their 30,000 square foot showroom with top brands like Honda, Suzuki, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Hustler, and Stihl equipment. Ron Ayers Motorsports. 50 years of adventure and quality you can count on.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs, like passing that drug test. Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and, well, light one up. You've earned it. And whether you've had one of those weeks, or maybe your mother-in-law's in town and you're one passive-aggressive comment away from needing a vacation. If this sounds like you, then come visit our team here at the Holistic Company to help you find the perfect products to ease your stress and promote relaxation. Order our products online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
Saturdays are your day to kick back, relax, and have fun. That's why Atavola Market Cafe is the perfect place to go for dinner, drinks, and takeout. Atavola is open every Saturday at 4 p.m. on the bar side, serving a special selection of menu favorites of appetizers, pastas, and specialty pizzas. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, or drinks with friends, Atavola is the best choice every Saturday starting at 4 o'clock. Visit AtavolaMarket.com to see what's new, and visit Atavola on Red Banks Road every Saturday starting at 4. Atavola, Pirates supporting Pirates.
The icy treat that can't be beat is Sparky Snowballs. From big kids to little kids, Sparky Snowballs has been making smiles happen for over 20 years. If you're not in the mood to chill out with a snowball, Sparky's funnel cakes and fried Oreos are a perfect Sparky-licious treat every time. Are you having an event, party, or fundraiser? Call Sparky's to come on site. Remember to follow Sparky's on Facebook or visit SparkySnowballs.com to see where they'll be next.
You know what it is. This is your man, Peter Pablo. Once again, back is the Incredible, and this is Pirate Radio, and this is the voice of the Pirate Nation. And you know how it goes down when the pirates are in town. Shut down.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates in eastern North Carolina. Kick the week off every Monday with sports trivia. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are acoustic nights. Thursday is Singo and Karaoke, and every weekend there's the best live music. For more information, check them out on Facebook or Instagram. We'll see you at the Buck. And vacation spots are right here in our very own backyard. Take a trip to a state park and enjoy traditional camping, RV space, and air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi. If you're by a lake, be sure to check out the opportunities to rent a canoe or kayak and get on the water. Your next adventure is right around the corner. For more information, please visit ncparks.gov. Now we'll send it back into PRL. Here's a clip.
Thank you, Will. We got Logan, got Shirley, got Zach Kaplan hanging out with Bone, Chon, and myself.
In the house.
And Will, give me some March Madness.
Oh, baby.
Give me some Jimmy Page, Jimi Hendrix, breaking down. Hey, Zach. Zach,
talk to me, Clip.
Can you tell the CBS people to bring back the guitar riff at the beginning?
I don't think I have that kind of pull.
Let's hear it one more time. It just goes through your veins.
No, you got to hit it louder than that,
You got to hit it loud and then go down on it.
Deafen me here.
Hit as loud as you can. Come on, do it one time. One time.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh.
God, feels good.
Zach, you may not have the pull at CBS, but you could just talk to them for long enough to where they're like, all right, fine, we'll do it.
I will call Sean McManus. We'll have my people call him, and that's the president of CBS Sports. I want you guys to know next Saturday is March 1st. Let that sink in.
LeClaire Classic?
Well, of course, but, you know.
Chandler, how do you say that right there?
East Carolina.
Pirates are 15-12, 7-7. 7 in the AAC. That puts them right now 6th place. Trying to get to 4th, which is going to be difficult now after losing to Tulane. Still got another date with the Green Wave, also FAU ahead of East Carolina, and we play the Owls on the
road.
Let's go on a run, boys.
3 straight home games, man.
Was watching a little day basketball.
Oh, look at you.
Whoa.
It was Charlotte and Temple.
Terrible game.
Oh, yeah, I was there.
And they showed the graphic that if the season ended today, it had the Pirates as a 6 seed playing the 11 seed UTSA Roadrunners.
And that was the late game?
Yes.
Yeah.
On a Thursday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Let's give me the Thursday game.
We're going to play Thursday. I mean, they would have to they are mathematically out of the last game. I shouldn't say that. They could lose them all. The only way they would play Wednesday is if they're in the bottom 2 teams. Everybody else is playing Thursday.
I just don't want baseball crossover because I've been with this team the whole time, and I would like to see the payoff.
Yeah, we're gonna have a watch party, and if it's Thursday during the show, Zach Kaplan could be with us as well.
On my 28th birthday.
Next Thursday's your. Oh no.
On the Thursday of the
When
AAC
is it?
tournament.
March
13th.
13th. Wow.
How about that?
28.
Can I make a bold prediction?
Yes.
ECU's got 3 home games left. They're all consecutive, starting Sunday. They're going to win all 3 of them.
ECU is going to have their 3rd 3-game winning streak in conference of the year.
Yeah.
Tremendous amount of respect.
And that will get us to at least 10 wins.
But we do have more games after that before the tournament, right?
Yeah, 1.
Good.
It's against
and we
the
need
FAU.
to
They go
lose that.
They go to FAU and they will lose that.
Good.
Yep.
Because we're not good at 4-game win streaks. And I'm scared if we get that 4th, then it would come to an end of the tournament. We need to lose so we can go on another fresh 3-game win streak in the tournament.
Yes.
And then win the tournament and then hear this song. East Carolina!
What seed will we get?
Welcome to the road to the Final Four. I'm
14.
Johnson.
14.
I say 15.
I go 13.
Man.
Well, they're
6:45 Thursday night in Indianapolis, Indiana.
On True TV.
East Carolina taking on the Illinois Fighting Illini. Round 1.
Revenge from 1991 football.
I would give anything for them to be in the tournament.
They would beat Illinois if they
Blonde
played
hair?
Yeah.
They're going blonde? Like
You going blonde?
No.
No?
No.
Loser. Chandler?
Wait, is this a thing? Are you guys going blonde?
If they go to the
CJ
dance,
Walker. Yeah.
They're straight blonde.
Yeah.
bleach it.
Come on.
Yeah.
Bring it
I mean,
on.
hey,
No.
I'm in. I'm in.
Rajay Harris is in.
When I said I'd give anything, I meant like my firstborn. But yeah, I'll go blonde.
Some of his
Dude,
locks,
you ain't having no kids.
No.
some of his locks are blonde.
Who?
Rajay Harris.
My Nittany Lions will not be dancing this year, so I have no choice but to root for the Pirates to get there. What stinks is if they had a few more those non-conference games. If they were flirting with 20 wins, they could have snuck into the NIT or CBI, one of those.
Boy, real shame we're not in the CBI. Zach, your segment's done and dusted.
Is that right?
Yep. See you next week.
Done and dusted.
We'll take a break, come back, talk to Danny Beal and Coach Hud. Greg Hudson got that. Hour 2, Pirate Radio Live on a Friday. Back with you after these words.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. Right now is a good time to review your coverage with a local trusted agent like me. I will make myself available before or after business hours, and my clients always have my cell phone number if they need anything. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
At a theme park, you might have to choose between a great deal or the best experience.
Wow, total access is expensive.
But with US Cellular Prepaid, getting a great deal doesn't mean sacrificing a great experience. US Cellular has no hidden fees or gimmicks, and now you can get a Samsung Galaxy A16 5G for free. US Cellular Prepaid. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for US Cellular since 1997. Visit atlanticwireless.com to find a store near you. We go beyond the call.
Pirate fans, 2025 East Carolina football season tickets are on sale now and can be purchased for as little as $115. Head coach Blake Harrell wants you to be a part of his first full season as the Pirate coach as he builds momentum off of the 8-win season and the Military Bowl win over North Carolina State. Call 1-800-DIAL-ECU or go to ECUPirates.com today to get your 2025 season tickets.
Want to make your day better? Order a Papa John's pizza. Get an extra large, one-topping New York-style pizza for only $11.99. Made into 8 foldable slices, perfect for sharing. See, things just got better, and you get to eat pizza. Hey, Pirate fans, Papa John's is an MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates!
It's winter sale time at Russell's in downtown Washington. Prices have been reduced on all your favorite men's and women's dress and casual apparel. All ladies' clothing is now 1/2 off, and men's apparel is 25% off. Shop while selection is good and prices are even better. Where it's all about you, our pirate friends and customers at Russell's in downtown Washington. Come see us now before it's all gone.
This is Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts, Pitt County's go-to shop for all things golf carts. We have E-Z-Go, club car, and utility carts to choose from. Whether it's for the beach, riding around the neighborhood, or working in the yard, 360 Golf Carts has the perfect ride for you. If you have issues with your current cart, take it by my shop for an expert's diagnosis. From parts to sales to service, we have you covered. We will even deliver right to you. So come see me, Brian Harris, on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School. 360 Golf Carts, Pirates supporting Pirates.
Hey Pirates, it's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. 2025 is loaded with freebies. Head into St. Patrick's Day with Smith & Wesson's Seeing Green rebate. Buy any optic pistol, get a Viridian RFX 15 green dot reflex sight for free. Or aim towards the gold with Springfield Armory. Buy any Hellcat, Hellcat Pro, or Echelon. Get 3 extra mags, a range bag, and a red dot optic, all for free. Grab your lucky finds online or in-store at Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. America's favorite light beer, Bud Light, is also the official beer of the ECU Pirates. When planning your fun times with family and friends, be sure to pick up some Bud Light at your favorite retailer. Always have fun, Pirate Nation, and always stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now back into PRL, here's Clip.
Welcome back. Hour 2, Pirate Radio Live, here on a Friday. Good to be back with you. We look outside and we still see Snow and ice on the ground, but
got some sunshine.
Sunshine is nice. Cars zooming by is nice. So hopefully those roads are okay, but still drive with caution. Especially those back roads.
Makes me want to take a back road. Makes me want to take the long way home. Put a little gravel in your travel.
That's nice. That sounds good, John.
Thank you.
I'm going to say about 14 of my 20-minute ride home is good to go, but then there's a couple of back roads.
Makes me want to take a back road.
Got to slow down a little bit. For sure, in terms of. All right, earlier today, DB, Danny Beal, came by to talk some East Carolina baseball with us inside the Pirate Radio studios. Let's hear and see that conversation right now. All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, former Pirate reliever, host of the Danny Beal Show. He is Danny Beal joining us. What's up, DB?
What's going on, fellas?
Big baseball weekend on tap. East Carolina, North Carolina, one in Greenville, which we'll have to wait for, one in Chapel Hill, and then Saturday in Durham. And Danny, before we get there, I guess we can talk about the 2-2 start for Pirate baseball. The Campbell curse, whatever you want to call it, strikes again. Campbell has had East Carolina's number for whatever reason.
Yeah, I mean, they're always really scrappy. Their head coach just left for Ohio State, and they've got a new staff, and it seems to be the same old Camels. I saw Riley at Young's the other day, and we were talking about how the last time that we beat them was in 22 after we got swept by Bryant, and we clobbered them in Bowie Creek, and then ever since then it's been 5 straight one-run losses, and it's like you just can't catch a break. And it's one of those things where, they always play us tough, as a lot of teams in state do.
I said this going into the game, and I don't think it was a jinx. I said East Carolina, talking to you, talking to Mully, even hearing from Cliff, should be set up well for midweek games this year from a pitching standpoint with all the arms you've told me about, the depth and everything. And I feel like that came to fruition the other night. Pitching was good enough to win, right? Just couldn't get the bats going.
Yeah, I mean, it's this year more than ever. It's the depth in terms of there's a set guy where Sundays, it's in the past it's been, we'll see who's going to start. It's like, whoever we pick this year is totally competent and able to do so. And it's the same thing in midweeks. And normally in years past, it's been the pitching that has kind of hurt us on the road. Like I would joke with like some of the players and like Pack and Franny and being like, oh, we're going to the House of Pain, going to Campbell or going to UNCW or wherever, stuff like that. But it's normally those are the kind of Achilles heels of ours where pitching hurts us, where whether you think about me last year throwing a ball up the right field line and almost blowing at Wilmington or even in other games. But I think this year that's a very, very, very strong part of our team. But it's just with the offense, man, it's going to come. They're just so young, dude. It's just a lot of those guys in that lineup haven't even played Division I baseball. You got to cut them some slack a little bit at the beginning.
Coach O joined me in that seat a couple of days ago and said East Carolina might be even more talented and deep than North Carolina when it comes to overall. But he did say their top end starters are the real deal, and the way the bats have gone, the trend says North Carolina will have success pitching against East Carolina this weekend. But how about the other side? Our guys against their bats. Do you think it looks like we're going to see some low-scoring games this series?
I mean, it's one or the other. It's never like 6-7 or 7-8. It's always like 3-2 or 11-10. It's always one or the other. And they're obviously super talented. They're ranked as high as they are for a reason, and they got a lot of returning pieces from the Omaha team last year, and they got a bunch of great transfers. They had Scott Jackson come over from Liberty, who was their head coach, and they brought a couple players with them who were really good, and they'll be ready to go. It's always a dogfight between those two, and it'll be interesting to see how we react, and hopefully we can throw the first punch in all 3 games and get the offense and the pitching going.
Watching baseball, I'm kind of game by game, even series by series, sometimes inning by inning. Watching it with you are pitch by pitch. You still have the player's mentality. When I was watching the game with you last week, and every pitch matters, every little thing matters, and that's why Cliff Godwin's teams have been such a success, because you take those little things so seriously. We were talking about that with Cliff when it came to the World Series last year and what separated the Dodgers from the Yankees. And a lot of times it was kind of basic fundamental things and things that Cliff preaches. But, it was kind of entertaining. And I also felt a little worried for you watching the game the other day because you are super into it.
Yeah, well, I care. I care about the team. I care about the guys. I obviously care about Coach G a lot, and AK and Palumbo and all those guys. But it's a mentality that you bring. Because I'm guilty. I didn't care about, I was almost game to game or at bat to at bat when I was in high school, and then you get here and you see how much the details matter, and it's gonna matter even more this weekend, obviously, because it's a big game and big series and something that the fans circle and blow out of proportion because it's the Carolina Blue, it's the N and the C, but it's just another game for those guys, and hopefully I know that's the way that Coach Godwin and the staff's approaching it. It can't make it bigger than what it is. Just got to go out and be who we are, and it doesn't matter what they do. If we take care of what we know we can control, we'll be good. A
lot of good stuff out of that first weekend, Danny, and I know Sean Jenkins is a guy that you've said is not going to be scared of the moment, and even after a shaky start, some his fault, some not, he had a tremendous performance. And I thought Jarrett was there after the game doing interviews. He had a tremendous post-game performance. Usually the freshmen don't talk to the media. This guy, it looks like he's had media training for the last 10 years.
I was just as shocked as you were. I was like, he is pretty literate. I was pleased with that. But
yeah.
He looked great. If we make a couple plays in the first inning, a couple pitches go differently, then he doesn't give up any runs. And I mean, besides obviously him getting baptized with the longest home run, one of the longest home runs I've ever seen at Clark LeClaire, that was a welcome to college moment for him. But it was a great performance, especially first outing coming off a loss. Like you're looking, or I guess coming off a win, technically split on Friday, but you're looking for those things where it's like, okay, let's see how he does, and he fit the mold. It was perfect, and Coach AK and Godwin put a great plan for him together and handed it off to the bullpen, and things took care of itself from there, and we got the series win. But I'm looking forward to how he develops off of that outing these next couple weeks. He hasn't stopped his preparation or how hard he works just because of one outing, at least from what I've heard and seen. So I'm looking forward to him and the rest of the staff going forward.
I don't mind asking you guys about giving up bombs. I did it with Josh Gross. I remember when he gave up one of the longest home runs I've seen. I want to say at North Carolina, maybe.
Oh yeah, that was bad. That went really far.
And my friend and your friend Chandler Honeycutt jokingly said, "Ask Danny about when he gave up to, was it Honeycutt last year?" Or?
Honeycutt, yeah, hung a breaking ball in the 7th inning, 0-1. That went pretty far.
Pretty far.
I didn't watch it. AK could probably tell you. Actually, no. I remember AK turned around and spiked his clipboards. I don't think he saw it, but that one did go pretty far. I don't know. I've seen some really far ones. There was a kid named Danny Soretti when I was a freshman that we were playing Carolina here in a midweek. That's when we were only playing them in series. He hit a ball in the right field jungle off the lights, almost like Gross-esque, where I was like, whoa, that went really far. But there have been a couple that I've given up where I'm like, yeah, it's not a cheap one.
Dixon hit one really far, and in fact, was watching it with you. You said you were a little surprised. If you pimp a home run to center, you are doing something, because that is
in February, dude.
Yeah, right. If you yank one, you pull one, you kind of know it's gone. You're doing that to ball to center, man. You're doing something right, and he got all over that one. But how about his start to the season so far?
It was funny. I think it was Carter, sent me his post game clip of him saying, "Yeah, I pimped it. I didn't really know if it was going out though, but it was funny." But he's the leader, and he was hitting leadoff on Tuesday for a reason, and he's trying to be the spark plug and be the guy, the catalyst. And I think we'll take a little bit more pressure off him when Riley gets back. It will be not so much on him to be the guy. Obviously, he'll still be counted on, but I don't think it'll be as much on him to get on base as it will be after to drive guys in. But it's early, guys. Like, I don't understand why everybody freaks out about, oh, Dixon's not hitting, the pitching staff's keeping us in games, but the offense can't do anything. Like, relax. It's not like we're 4 games in. Like, let's pump the brakes a little bit. Let's give the guys some time. You got to think Dixon is the only everyday returning starter.
Yeah.
Sewell played a little bit. 7 other guys are either redshirts or transfers that haven't played this high-level Division I baseball. So if everybody can relax and give the guys some grace instead of trying to bury them and say this is the worst East Carolina team in years, then we can, give them some confidence for once. I mean, good Lord.
Looking forward to seeing these guys grow. I mean, I think Irby could have some
stud.
I think
really
he's
good
going to
player.
have a good year and a good career.
He's 18 years old. Like, you got to think about it.
I go back to Connor Norby, who his first year, it took him a while.
He sucked. He'll admit it too.
Yeah, Carter Spivey.
Also very bad.
very, very bad. You've said you were terrible.
Also very bad.
So yeah, we'll give it a little time.
Yeah.
Before we
if this is May and we're still struggling, that's a different question. And again, it's still not to put any pressure on them, but it's give them some time. They're here for a reason. They're this talented. They're gonna put it together for sure.
Danny, how much do you flip around ESPN Plus? Like, are you watching college baseball?
Oh, yeah.
You're still all into it.
Yeah, for sure. It's funny because I make fun of Trey because they can't bet on anything. Not that I do, but they can't bet on baseball at all. And we'll look at lines and stuff like that just because we're curious and we're still super involved. Like we have an alumni group chat that we talk about the landscape of college baseball, professional baseball, and stuff with a lot of the pitchers and stuff, and we just chat. But it's cool to be able to look at it from a different perspective, like just being able to be in the stands and watch. It's such a different experience, and it's more of a rooting interest than a vested interest because you're not on the team in the locker room every day with those guys. So it's definitely weird being on this side of it.
I was going to ask, are you alone now? Do you still have roommates? When do those guys head
all
off?
Alone. Carter left last Sunday, so I guess 5 days ago. And Trey's been gone for 2 weeks. He's too important to stay for this long. But he's been in Florida for a little bit. But him and Carter are gone, and I'm all alone.
And I haven't checked. There was a game like 2 days ago, right? I don't know if there. Oh, we got games today in baseball.
Dodgers played the Cubs yesterday, and they're starting games this weekend. So
yeah.
Crocheted goes Sunday for the Sox. I'm excited to watch that.
There are. Do you know if any of these young guys are going to participate in this stuff?
I don't know. I know Trey throws live today. I don't know if that's like a simulated game or just like a one-on-one thing. But I know he throws live. I know Carter's taking live ABs. I don't know if it's specifically against Trey, which would be pretty funny. But I don't think they're going to be playing with the big league club. I think it's going to be more backfield, like developmental stuff. I could be wrong, but that's just kind of the vibe I've gotten from still talking to them, playing Fortnite with them and stuff.
Nova took it to UConn, right, earlier this week. What do you think about Marquette -1.5 at Nova tonight?
I don't hate it. I don't necessarily like it. I don't hate it though.
Okay.
There's a couple. What's the other? It's Michigan and Michigan State, right? I think it's 3.5 because it's at Chrysler.
You are correct on all those things. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that one's.
You like the Wolverines home team?
I kind of like
Sparty.
Dude, Izzo's hot. Izzo's hot. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm more wrong than right when it comes to that stuff.
Danny Beal joining us. Danny, how about your career? Where are we at on that?
In a good spot. Obviously still throwing. Been at Young's a lot, just trying to keep my body healthy and in a good spot. And Kevin and his staff have done a tremendous job with that. But no, in a good spot. Still got a couple more weeks. Still, it's the where the whatever analogy you want to use, where the rubber meets the road. But here in the next couple of weeks, should be making a decision as to what I'm going to do. And good Lord willing, it's the one that we all want. So hopefully it comes to fruition, and we'll see here in a few weeks.
Yeah, good luck with that. Once a Pirate, always a Pirate. You'll be at the baseball game on Saturday.
Yep, Saturday and Monday I'll be there.
Potentially the basketball game Sunday. And on that note, I'm going to ask everybody. Rajay is in. I am in. If East Carolina makes the NCAA tournament, will you go blonde like C.J. Walker? Will you join Rajay Harris and I and go blonde?
Like full hair dye?
Yeah. For ECU to make the basketball tournament, which they haven't done in your lifetime.
I've thought about it. So I listened to a Joe Burrow interview the other day, and he was talking about how he wanted frosted tips, but he went full Slim Shady and dyed the whole thing because it would look weird if he just went. What if I just went tips?
I think that would kind of be funny. So, yeah.
All right,
we'll do the frosted tips.
I'll do it.
All right, full blonde for Rajay and I.
I'll go tips.
Frosted tips for DB. Is that like white almost?
Yeah, like a blondish white,
yeah,
blondish white. Yeah.
All right, I like that. All right, DB's in. We're gonna have everybody going blonde in Greenville if we can make this tournament. All right, DB.
Tournament.
Thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, fellas. Thanks.
Friday edition of Pirate Radio Live. He's going to go tips. I'm going full blonde. Chandler?
I might do tips too.
Tips too? Will, you in to go blonde? Y'all don't understand, man. ECU does not make the tournament. You've got to sacrifice something for us to go.
I'd have to return home to my mother, and I don't know how she would take to that adjustment.
We'll get her on the phone and talk to her here on the show.
Her birthday. Well, I won't be here when It's her birthday.
You ain't gonna be here.
But I was gonna say we could get her on the phone for her birthday. But
all right,
that's over spring break, so I will not.
Logan, will you go blonde?
Heck yeah.
I think if the Pirates make the tournament, you have to go on another date with that girl and show it to her.
And this time, show it to her.
Well, now it doesn't matter. I don't care. I'll do it.
I'll do it. All right, we're going blonde, Will, and you're doing it too. Look, dude.
Is Shirley going blonde? Is Shirley
Yes, she's going blonde.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. Coach Hud, will he go blonde? He has no hair. He can wear a blonde wig. We've got one that Mully wore. We'll talk to Coach Hud when we return. He's got he'll be speaking in town tonight at an event. We'll tell you what that is when we return after this.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon is delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue electric, plumbing, and air.
Enjoy the warm air circulating moments after you turn up the heat. Precise control of cooking temperatures. Enough hot water on demand for everyone's shower. The instant glow of warmth when you turn on your fireplace or fire pit. Never having to change a gas tank on your outdoor grill. Experience the affordable luxury of natural gas. Find out more at GUC.com.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Have you heard? Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. Stop by today for lunch specials for only $8.99 with delicious features like chicken pastry, spaghetti, meatloaf, hamburger steak, and everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
This is Dr. Hasty from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as a walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates.
I'm Michael Vaughn with East Coast Grading and Utilities. Many of you know my dad, David Vaughn, and his work in putting in subdivisions all over Pirate Nation. But East Coast Grading and Utilities is not just for those type of big jobs. We're here for the homeowners. Whether it's concrete, driveways, hauling rock, or sand, whatever you need, East Coast Grading and Utilities can get the job done. Call us at 252-531-7494 or check us out on Facebook at East Coast Grading and Utilities.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Jacob Jiggins Cowart, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear hit a home run for me when I needed my custom t-shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates!
Look what we have here. It's the refreshing deliciousness of a Pepsi mini can. It's the perfect complement to any meal. The dash of indulgence your day was dreaming of. The sip that'll have you singing Pepsi.
Nope, not again, Steve. Let's take a cue from the Pepsi mini can and pack all that awesomeness you're feeling into a much smaller treat for everyone. Deal?
So, big awesomeness, smaller size. I think I've got just the thing.
Pepsi mini can. Mini can, big taste.
Chico
Chico's Mexican restaurant is where the fiesta never ends. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's every Wednesday for shrimp tacos for $11.99. Plus Wednesdays means all Mexican imports for just $2.99. Thursdays, enjoy your favorite beef, chicken, or vegetable fajitas for only $11.99. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's Mexican restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation. This is Lady Pirate Marissa, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. UBE has been an ECU tradition for over 50 years. Shop online anytime at pirateware.com. UBE has the biggest and best selection of ECU sportswear and accessories for pirates of all ages. Every day is game day at UBE. Now back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Jared, something you need to get off your chest?
I was clearing my throat, man.
You had a very distinct throat clearing. Didn't know if you needed to say something.
Let it out, bro.
Well, we hadn't had a show in a couple days. Anything you've been wanting to talk about you hadn't been able to?
No. I mean, I haven't been on since Monday.
Man. Lots happened in the sports world since then.
Yeah.
The whole hockey thing. Pirate baseball losing to Campbell. Pirate basketball losing to Tulane.
Hornets win.
The West is back up for grabs.
Hornets are a special team.
Yeah. Hornets win and lose.
I thought they were a tougher team.
I thought they were a tougher team. That might be the highlight of my whole basketball season. Not that we lost, but just hearing him say that.
Do we have that, Will? I know Will's getting ready for something else, but do we have tougher team?
Tougher team.
I thought they were the tougher team. They took our jobs. I guess we don't have it. But
we might have it.
Wait a minute. Wait.
I thought we were the tougher team.
There it is.
I thought we were the tougher team.
I just walk around my apartment saying that to myself.
Thought we were the tougher team.
Overcooked the pizza rolls, just like, oh, they must have been a tougher team.
They must have been a tougher team.
All right. Coach Hud, Greg Hudson, joined us earlier today. He'll be speaking in Greenville tonight to some football coaches. He talked about that. We talked about spring games, maybe going away of the dodo bird. Did anybody get that reference?
Yeah.
It was on a baseball game. And like a video game.
Oh, okay.
And you know how they use the same phrases over and over again?
Yeah.
One of the announcers said that, I can't remember what he was talking about, maybe the hit and run or something. It's gone the way of the dodo bird. I got so sick of hearing that.
I thought you were asking if we understood what a dodo bird was.
Chandler, do you?
Yes.
What is it?
A dodo bird? Oh, yeah. I thought you meant do I get the reference? Yes. I don't know what a dodo bird is.
So you don't get the reference. Because you can't get the reference if you don't know what it is.
Oh, my God.
I get the reference where it came from.
Well, you don't understand what it means.
I don't know what it means.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Would you like to hear this Greg Hudson conversation?
Yes, I would.
Well, let's get to it right now. Here's my chat with the former ECU defensive coordinator. All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, Coach Hud, Greg Hudson. We got him on video recording just in case he curses. We can beep him out today, so that's good. Hey, Hud.
That's bull.
Oh, there you go. Coach. Coach, I hadn't seen you in a while, man. What you been up to?
Well, the Hudson Nation back in the Midwest, we have a number of February birthdays. We have 4 of them, counting me and the 3 of the 4 kids. So those were known in football as spring recruiting babies, and coming home in May on the weekends.
Math checks out.
Yeah, we got 3 of them. So I was home. We had a birthday celebration and Super Bowl family gathering. So, and then it's all around Bo David, the greatest grandson in the world.
There you go.
Maybe in the universe. And then obviously lassoing some business here with the blended cold brew coffee drink and our protein drink, which is going to be a big hit. So
there you go.
Yeah, so I'm just traveling around.
Good stuff. Look, earlier today, Chandler, John Gruden came up, and Chandler said, hearing John Gruden and his passion for football reminds me of Greg Hudson, because he wants others to share that passion. And because you'll come in here, Hud, and you'll tell us about why the safety's doing this and the linebacker, and we're looking at you like you're speaking a foreign language.
I got 10 heads.
But tonight, you'll be talking to people that understand that kinds of stuff, right? You'll be talking at a coaches convention.
Well, yeah, the North Carolina, the eastern part of the state has their annual coaches clinic, and it's here in Greenville this year. And Garrett Wingate is running it, and Garrett was my wingman for 2 seasons. Garrett was the guy right by my side with the clipboard, and he was also the guy I would turn to at times and go, "Can you believe what the frick just happened?" He'd look at me and go, "Nope." And so I'm really proud of him. He's become a fantastic high school football coach, and it'll be great to see him. And then Coach Blake is also going to be down there. So it says we're the featured speakers. He's the featured speaker. I'm the featured has-been that's going to speak. And but I'm really excited about it because I've talked a little bit at a couple other places back home, but I really have taken to what I learned from Coach Holtz, and I always wondered why he did this. There was always Fortune 500 CEOs and these great businessmen and leaders of companies and politicians were always coming to visit, and they wanted to know, his secret to the team building and motivating and longevity and keeping it going and rebuilding and dealing with crises and stuff like that. And I just saw it all the time. And then he put out a video called Do Right. It was the highest selling business motivational video at the time of all time. And I'm in there, by the way, with a beautiful mullet. And then it just always stuck in my head. So I'm sort of, when I'm talking now, it's sort of 3-headed. It's athletics, it's football, the team, tied into business, because it's the same thing. It's relationships. And then, I throw in there a little bit of, just like the podcast, which I got to get back to, that on the back end, there's a mental health story to everything, and slide in that platform, because everything's all fun and games and rosy till you go to rehab. Then it gets a little different.
I was going to say 2 things I've enjoyed outside of the football talk with you is really the mental health stuff you talk about, and also the relationships you still have today with your players. And we've had on a bunch of older guys that join us, and y'all tell stories, and you talk about the love you still have for one another. And I love that part of it when you talk about that stuff.
Guys, I just did a podcast with Dave Schumann. He's a high school coach and a very successful entrepreneur in the high school camps and 7-on-7 and recruiting industry. He's got I think they got 1.4 million followers up there in Jersey, and he does camps all over the country. And I coached Dave in 1994 in Connecticut with Skip. And I got a call from Pat Walsh, who was the first offensive lineman I coached that, got into a camp in the NFL. I just talked to him the other day. He was a 94 to 96 guy. But the crazy one was over Christmas. I got a group text from 3 dudes that I coached in 1991 and 92 at the University of Redlands. And they thanked me for being their coach. And these guys are barely younger than me. I actually coached the guy my first year that was 2 years older than me. Yeah. And but it was a great experience. Those are the things that then again Coach Holtz banged into our brain. Friends come and go, but your teammates last a lifetime. And I've never found that more true until I've gotten into the upper 50s. And it's completely accurate, because they do come and go. But man, when you find out who your friends are, it's usually a teammate.
Hud, I respect you too for the old school mentality you still have, but mixed in with the changing times, and you keep Absolutely. Up with it. And here's a new one, I guess, the cancellation of spring games. This is becoming popular. What are the main reasons for this happening?
Well, here's a little nugget for you. Spring game 2004, Minnesota. Coach Mason, we're sitting in the staff room. He's like, we're not going over to the Metrodome for a spring game. We're done with that place. We got to play in it, but we only got to go over there 6 times. And we canceled our spring game. And everybody's like, whoa, the people that make money off it are the ones that are pissed. That's the thing. The foundations or, where the receipts for that game go, those are always I know they're donated at Notre Dame. It doesn't go to the coffers in athletics or football. And it's not that, but they, you get 50, 60,000. But we just had a scrimmage. It was a great scrimmage, and we opened it completely to the public. We let them come in 90 minutes before, and there were thousands of people in our indoor and around our 2 big turf practice fields that wrapped around the indoor. We moved all the things and put the bleachers back against the fence. We had kids on people's shoulders. My kids were running around. They were behind me. We were scrimmaging. I was grabbing guys that I knew were big boosters. I was like, what do you want to do here on this 3rd down? And, and it was a blast. So, the spring games, they used to be a lot bigger and more important than they are. Like anything in the spring that goes on and with the year-round development. And the other thing is, man, that you don't need to get hurt tackling somebody in April or the end of March. You just don't need to do that. It's stupid.
I've seen that reason, the health reason, the more NFL model. I've seen that said by coaches. And then I think Matt Rule said something about, hey, we're on TV and people are looking at our players, and for guys that maybe are second string on our team, people start offering them money. There's the NIL part of it too, the portal part, I think, as well.
Newsflash, Matt, they're at the game.
There are spies everywhere. Did y'all send spies to spring games?
And newsflash, that's not new because of the NFL or the NIL and portal. It used to be all the way back to, I'll tell you what, 93, when I was a GA at Notre Dame, Skip and I drove to Chicago and watched the Northwestern spring game, sat right in the middle of the crowd. He talked, and I took notes, and then we went and had beers and chicken wings and drove back to South Bend. But that was common. And of course, you were allowed to do it. And then everybody was like, okay, we're not allowed to do it. Okay, you go there, just don't get caught.
Yeah, who's going to police it? Have you seen this man? If you see this bald guy, don't let him in the building.
Right, and it's like it's just some CIA missions. If you get caught, you have no protection. You're on your own. Do not turn in a travel receipt.
A cyanide pill to take when they
you're dead. Yeah. A GA found dead under scoreboard at a college. And news at 11. So this is nothing. None of this is new. It's just it's on the news now. You didn't know about the Minnesota thing, but it happened.
Yeah. Everything's out there now. That's for sure.
There's no secrets.
We transition to baseball season. Coach Hud, East Carolina, North Carolina, coming up. What'd you say?
I'm so happy.
Oh yeah, I know you're a baseball guy. Gonna get out to Clark LeClaire some this season for sure. But,
absolutely.
Maybe Monday. Pirates and Tar Heels will play Monday in Greenville.
What's the forecast?
Should be pretty nice on Monday, actually. I think it's going to be warmer next week. So.
No, it better, because I told Freeman before he asked me if I was coming to the Indiana game, I said, bro, I don't stand in crap weather anymore and get paid for it. I ain't getting near that stadium. So, plus at 58, my bones are starting to hurt, bro.
I understand.
No, I'll be there, most definitely.
Greg Hudson.
I love baseball. I love what Cliff does at that program. I love the way they play. Getting to know Danny and just talking a little bit has been cool because, I watch a lot of videos or I talk, I can't talk to him as much now because he's in camp, but I lean on Pat Murphy a lot in my life and my journey. He's as big an influence of anybody in my life. and he has his own magical story. But I don't know if you saw his talk about Bob Uecker when he talked to the team about him. It was really neat, and that's how Murph is. So I see a lot of same characteristics in the way things operate from a motivational and a detail and a toughness standpoint with Pirate baseball that I saw with Coach Murphy at Notre Dame and at Arizona State, and now with the Brewers. And he must be doing it right to be the manager of the year. And but I love watching the Pirates play. Love it.
I follow a card guy on social media, and earlier today he said, post your favorite card on this Friday. And since you brought his name up, Hud, I found this one going through my dad's stuff, an old Bob Uecker card.
Oh,
from the best. It's a classic. So I love that one. It's one of my favorite cards.
I met him up at a game when Murph was playing. The Brewers were against the Reds, and he was sitting in the dugout. And when Murph told him I played at Notre Dame football, man, he started rattling greats off from the 70s and the 80s and the guys I played with and stuff. Just rattle them off, and he was that guy you see every single day, 24 hours a day. He was,
right.
The only time he wasn't was he was sitting by himself. He was great.
Coach Hud, man, have fun tonight and tell some great stories and give some knowledge to folks.
Yeah, you know what? It really is. It's a privilege for me to do it because one thing I thought is a crime in our industry, and I wish maybe someday I'll have the funds to do it, is we have let so many coaches get old and pass away, and we don't have their information on file. And I know that's one thing they're doing with Coach Lou Holtz, his legacy. There's a movie coming out. There's just been a lot of filming and recording. But, I look back at, that picture I showed you that Joe Paterno signed and that letter that came with it where Mace told me, he was around Bud Wilkerson and Woody Hayes and Ara Parsegian and these legends. What's his name from BYU and
Lavelle.
We have any Bo Schembacher. We just have old VHS recordings that are just junk instead of having these files and files of information and them just talking to pass it on to the next generation, because you can do all this fancy crap like they're doing in football and offense and blah, blah, but you saw basic football defense by the Eagles. And when you got four dudes up front, sound familiar, and you don't have to blitz, sound familiar.
Yeah.
You can win a lot and play split safeties all day long. You can beat anybody. And they love each other and care about each other. So I'm off my soapbox, so I'll leave you with that.
Well, the only thing your defenses didn't have, I take that back.
Let me hear it. You opened your mouth. You better say it.
You had a few honkies, but none in the secondary. You should have had a few more honkies in the secondary like the Eagles did.
Dude, I brought you one. I'm Mags.
Yeah, you did.
We brought Magazoo.
And he's still here today.
Rick Smith and I had to fight for him.
Thank you for bringing Magazoo into our lives, Coach. The ultimate honky.
He was our Iowa-esque football guy.
Hud, you're the man. We'll get you in studio soon, man.
Okay, I'll see you. Maybe I'll see you around.
All right, bud.
All right. Defensive coordinator Greg Hudson. Hadn't had him here live in studio in a while. Got to get him back next week.
It has been a while. I guess this is 3 weeks now.
Yeah. Well,
Coach O, we miss you, man.
We miss you, man. He's been busy.
Keynote speaker.
Yeah. Would you? I'd pay to hear Greg Hudson talk, tell stories.
$10.
You know what? I'd probably go 12.
Dang. I'd throw in a little bit of change.
10 or 12, like 12, 50.
I was thinking 50.
$50. You'd pay $50 to hear Greg Hudson talk.
In a big event like that, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I know him, so I could just get lunch with him.
You ever thought about getting into coaching?
Me?
Yeah.
No. What would I coach?
I don't know.
This is how to be bad at sports.
What was your crowning athletic achievement?
3-pointers. Because I was.
Be more specific.
What do you mean?
You made a 3-pointer?
I made 3 pointers.
3 pointers for who?
Roseville Parks and Rec. My dad was the coach. We played church league and went like
shoot it, Bone.
We played church league. We went like 9-1 by cheating. Some other teams said, and then we went to rec league and played normal teams, and we got the doors blown off us.
Man, I love church.
Bone for 3.
I love church.
But no,
It's got a chance.
I played like on my birthday one time and made 4 threes.
Wait a minute.
I retired.
Was this your highlight? Do we have that from?
It's got a chance.
I think this is J-Bone. Will's gonna play it. I know he is. I can't wait till Will plays this game.
I know, me too.
It's gonna be awesome, man.
He's got a chance.
He's
got a chance to play it.
Oh, Doctor! Man. God, the anticipation, the build-up makes it so
Here's Bone making a 3.
Bonnie Eagle Scots. And he's done it! 1.3 to go! Baseball pass! And he's has a chance! That's good! Oh, Doctor!
Are you kidding me? Will Davies!
They're gonna count it!
Oh, Will, why'd they call you Will Davies?
They had they were looking at the other team's roster.
Yeah, that happened.
Somebody else was 45 on the basketball court. For some
Oh, Doctor! All right. Hey, thanks, Will.
Doctor, wake up! We're playing werewolf.
When we return, our Ron Ayers Motorsports on this day in sports.
On this day.
Have that for you and wrap up hour number 2, Pirate Radio Live here on a Friday. We'll be back with you after these messages.
Beauty Bar Medi Spa invites you to experience the magic of self-care with treatments that enhance your natural beauty. From Botox to fillers, skincare, and more, this is your time to be celebrated. For the month of February, we are featuring our Skin Better Alpha Rit 30 treatment with 20% savings, a no-downtime treatment, revealing a more radiant, rejuvenated skin. Your lips, but better? Ever curious about lip filler? This is your sign to jump on our exclusive offer for the month. Visit Beauty Bar Medi Spa at 1021 Red Banks Road, Greenville. Call us or visit beautybarmedispa.com for details. Celebrate you at Beauty Bar Medi Spa.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers does real burgers better than anybody. And don't forget about the cheese sticks, fresh salads, and more. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers. Burgers and sports at its best.
Go Pirates! Arr!
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
UBE and PireWare.com are proud to offer the Pirate Nation its largest inventory of ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young Pirates to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking in downtown Greenville. Visit them online at PirateWare.com. Go Pirates!
At Chicken Salad Chick, we make our food from scratch every day using fresh quality ingredients. We have 12 flavors of chicken salad, plus soups, sides, sandwiches, and desserts. Whether you're craving traditional, savory, spicy, or fruity and nutty chicken salad, we have something for everyone. All of our delicious chicken salads conveniently packaged in take-home containers and multiple sizes for you or the whole family. Visit Chicken Salad Chick or order online today. Now open at 112 Red Banks Road in Greenville. Chicken Salad Chick.
Tired of the same old gym routine? Rebel Fitness is here to change the game. Whether you're throwing punches, kicking it in kickboxing, or mastering MMA, we bring the heat with specialized group classes that make fitness feel like a fight you actually want to win. At Rebel Fitness, we're not just about lifting weights, we're about lifting spirits. Join a community of badasses who are rebelling against the norm and crushing their fitness goals. Sweat, lift, move, fuel, fight for a healthier, happier you. Rebel Fitness, where fitness meets fun. Join the movement today. Visit us at 3700 Charles Boulevard or visit rebelfitnessnc.com.
This is Chris Johnson, CJ2K. You listen to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Town Insurance is your premier independent insurance agency. From maximizing opportunities to minimizing risk, Town Insurance advisors offer expert professional advice to clients of all sizes. For personal or business insurance questions, call 756-8300 today. Now back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Nah, that didn't fit like I wanted it to.
On this day.
We'll do some On This Day.
I see clearly everything has come to light.
Like Kermit the Frog.
Yeah. Hi-ho.
Little On This Day brought to you by Ron Ayers Motorsports. This is for Will and Logan. On this day, this man, known for his time with the Red Sox, signed on this day in 1969. He signed a 5-year contract to manage the Washington Senators. He is the last player in Major League Baseball to hit for 400 in a season. Who is that? Who's the last player to hit for 400? Red Sox.
You say he played for the Red Sox?
Yeah.
Oh, Ted Williams.
Ted Williams is correct. Well done.
I was going to go Ty Cobb.
I missed the part where you said he played for the Red Sox. That's why it took so long.
Ty Cobb, your favorite all-time player for many reasons, right, Jared?
No.
That's what you always say around here. Oh, you always talk about Ty Cobb.
No, I don't.
You love him. You wish he was your dad.
That's all fair talk.
On this day in 1983, the Clippers began a 29-game road losing streak. But, Jared, they weren't the Los Angeles Clippers. They were the what Clippers?
San Diego.
That is correct.
Which is German for what?
Wells, Virginia. You have a non-sports on this day?
Yeah, on this day in 1990 at the 32nd Grammy Awards, the star of Rochelle the musical won for Wind Beneath My Wings.
Bette Midler.
Yes, she won the Record of the Year and Song of the Year.
You are the wind beneath my wings.
It's a great episode.
And on this day in 2025, Jarrett told me that Rose star Cornell Powell was released from the Seahawks.
Yes.
Oh,
he was waived.
I'm sorry.
Get a little choked up there?
Yeah.
I know y'all were buddies. You watched, what'd you watch with Cornell?
Watched the championship game. Commanders and Eagles.
I like Cornell. I wish he could land
Great
somewhere.
guy.
Yeah, he is a nice guy. Does stuff for the community around here.
Yeah.
Likes when he, I like when he hangs out with us.
It's my favorite Chief ever. Well, Marcus Allen. But.
Who is your favorite player from your most hated team? Will, what are you? Panthers? Logan? Oh, you're Giants.
I'm a Giants fan.
So your most hated team is Philly, Dallas,
The Eagles.
And your favorite player from the Eagles would be?
Current or all-time?
All-time.
Donovan McNabb.
I liked him out of college. I wanted Washington to draft him.
I don't know why, but I feel like a lot of Eagles memories I have growing up that weren't like them completely blowing us out were of him doing something pretty cool. So,
what would it sound like, Donovan McNabb beating the Giants in a game?
And Donovan McNabb scores another touchdown as time expires. Eagles fans, this is for you. Let the celebration begin.
You haven't done that one in a while. You're a little rusty. Go with the Alshon Jeffrey, did you? Alshon Jeffrey.
Alshon Jeffrey.
It's a little higher. You need to go a little higher, right?
Higher? Alshon Jeffrey. Alshon Jeffrey.
Okay, now we're getting there.
Eagles fans, this is for you. Let the celebration begin.
Logan, who's your least favorite football team?
Football, probably the Falcons.
All right, who's your favorite Falcon of all time?
I love Julio Jones, man.
Yeah.
He was good. But,
he was good.
But I hate UNC basketball.
Okay.
So Kobe White was probably my favorite player. He was just he was nasty.
Okay.
He was good.
Jarrett, who do you hate the most?
Chargers.
And your favorite player would be?
LaDainian Tomlinson.
LT.
Or Antonio Gates.
Both two very good, classy gentlemen.
Yes.
I would say. I hate the Cowboys. I might have to go Jason Witten. Post-career, I like Michael Irvin a lot.
What are some recipes?
And one of my most cool, funnest moments at a live sporting event, Redskins Cowboys Monday Night Football, 1997. Aikman to Irvin bomb. We're on the 8th row at the 10-yard line. Irvin catches it in front of us, and he does his little karate celebration, whatever he used to do. And it was man, I hate that just happened, but that was really cool to see live. So I guess I'd go Jason Witten. Eagles would be Brian Westbrook or Wolverine. Brian Dawkins.
Brian Dawkins.
He was a nasty.
He would have been my second choice.
Who?
Brian Dawkins.
He's a freak.
Doggone.
He's a fool. He was tough. There is, on this day, brought to you by Ron Ayers Motorsports, celebrating 50 years in 2025 since 1975. Ron Ayers has been your go-to for motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, power equipment, and more. This February, buy any handheld power equipment or a mower or spend $50 or more on parts and apparel and get an entry to win a chainsaw or $200 gift card. Winner will be drawn
tomorrow.
Mañana.
Oh.
You better get your ass over there.
Get your butt over there.
And go right now to Ron Ayers Motorsports. Visit 30,000 square foot showroom featuring Honda, Suzuki, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Hustler, and still Ron Ayers Motorsports. 50 years of quality and adventure. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. Hour 3. Morgan Ahlers will join us and former Pirate reliever Evan Voliva. Got that on the way when we return. Pirate Radio Live after this.
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit ElitePoolsNC.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
Pirate fans, 2025 East Carolina football season tickets are on sale now and can be purchased for as little as $115. Head coach Blake Harrell wants you to be a part of his first full season as the Pirate coach as he builds momentum off of the 8-win season and the Military Bowl win over North Carolina State. Call 1-800-DIAL-ECU or go to ECUPirates.com today to get your 2025 season tickets.
A
A quick getaway to paradise is as easy as breezing into 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel. Enjoy coastal Carolina cuisine featuring fresh local seafood or savor their hand-cut steaks. It's the premier dining destination on the Crystal Coast. The waterfront restaurant serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and their popular weekend brunch. 34 Degrees North restaurant in Beaufort is open daily. Visit their website, 34degreesnorthrestaurant.com, or call 252-838-7250. 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel.
Is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait days for a repair. This is Walker Allen Voliva with CopyPro, where we promise fast 3-hour service on all of your copy equipment. No need to press 1 for English for an overseas service line. All of our calls are answered right here in Greenville. Plus, we offer a free office printing analysis to help you cut cost and boost efficiency. We'll show you exactly how to save money on ink, toner, and energy. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 1-800-682-6558 and see how we can help your office run more efficiently. CopyPro, fast service, smarter printing, bringing more value to your business.
It's Bostic Sugg Furniture's President's Day sale, an event not to be missed with historic deals and monumental savings on hundreds of items in stock, plus 6 months special financing. Plus, get a discount equal to 2 times the sales tax or 60 months special financing. Raise your sleep comfort and save up to $600 on select Beauty Rest mattresses. Plus, get 60 months special financing. Save big, save now during the President's Day sale at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. Right now is a good time to review your coverage with a local trusted agent like me. I will make myself available before or after business hours, and my clients always have my cell phone number if they need anything. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
If you're looking for a delicious home-cooked country breakfast or lunch, look no further than CD's Grill. CD's Grill in Winterville has the best country cooking around. Start your day with CD's mouth-watering homemade cheese biscuits, eggs cooked to order, and pancakes so big and fluffy there's no way you leave hungry. Open Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday from 5:30 to 11 a.m. CD's has lunch specials and an all-you-can-eat salad bar. Stop by, say hey to owner Jason Brown and the CD's crew. CD's Grill, 111 West Fire Tower Road in Winterville. CD's Grill, the best country cooking around.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Tiebreakers is open every day at 11 a.m. and is the best place to watch your favorite sports while enjoying the best wings in town. Sandwiches, appetizers, cold beer, and more. Follow Tiebreakers on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates. Tiebreakers has 2 locations in Greenville at Bell's Forking on Greenville Boulevard and a location in downtown Winterville on Railroad Street. And Big Rock Power Sports and Marine has been locally owned for 50 years, and they're your number one stop for adventure. With 4 locations in eastern North Carolina, Big Rock Power Sports has everything you need to conquer the outdoors. With their knowledgeable staff and wide selection, they aim to consistently exceed expectations and provide you with the very best in industry-leading products such as Can-Am, Honda, Yamaha, and Polaris. So if you're in the market for an ATV, side-by-side, motorcycle, personal watercraft, or boat, make Big Rock Power Sports and Marine your next stop. Big Rock Power Sports. Choose your adventure. Now back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, William. We got Logan. We got Shirley. I got the Chan Man. Big gulps, huh?
Big gulp, baby.
Well, see you later.
All right, well, see you later.
J Bones here, and we go out to the Big Rock Power Sports Live line and talk to DJ Captain Morgan. Morgan Ahlers joining us. What's up, Morg? Morgan.
Hello.
Schmorgan.
Hello, Morgan.
Hey.
Hey. What's up, Morgan?
It's amazing what happens when the button's pushed and I can hear what's going on.
There you go.
Morgan, question one. Did you watch hockey last night?
I did. I fell asleep in the third period, though. Third quarter or fourth, fifth, whatever it was. Yeah, you can tell I'm a real big hockey fan, but I fell asleep right before they scored, went to overtime.
Well, that's kind of my point. You're not a huge hockey, but I feel like this thing kind of, like I said earlier, caught lightning in a bottle and became a pretty big deal. Not a ton going on in the sports world last night, so kudos to the NHL for bringing some eyeballs to their sport. That was a cool event.
Yeah, it really was, and I think anytime you have a Team USA playing in something that has a little bit of meaning behind it, people tend to gravitate toward it a little bit more, and that's what happened with me. I watched a couple of the games they played, so that was pretty cool.
No doubt, and I guess the next hockey I'll be watching will be Hurricanes playoff hockey, which will be coming up in a couple months. But before we get there, we've got, Pirate Hoops and Pirate Baseball to check out, and ECU's winning streak comes to an end this week on the road at Tulane. Now the Pirates, Morgan, have 3 straight home games, 3 very winnable games. They'll be favorites in 2, if not 3 of these games, I think. They'll be favorites against UTSA and Charlotte, maybe against Tulane.
It'd be a pick 'em against Tulane.
Yeah. So an opportunity here to get a little momentum before the conference tournament, Morgan.
Yeah, they're playing good basketball. I got to hand it to them. They fought. They didn't play extremely well early the other night against Tulane. Of course, Tulane shot lights out. They had some guys making shots that hadn't made shots all year, and there's nothing you can do about that. Unfortunately, when you're playing, that's going to happen sometimes. But the Pirates go down double digits, fight back, and lose, I think, by 4. I think it was 4 points, maybe 5 the other night. And they showed the resiliency late to make a game out of it. And hopefully they can come back Sunday afternoon and pull one out in Midgey's Coliseum and keep building that momentum, like you said, going to the tournament, because I think this is a league this year just about anybody can win. I think Memphis is obviously your clear-cut number 1 going in, but they've shown that they're beatable, and East Carolina almost knocked them off at home against when they were playing in Memphis. So, crazier things have happened.
Morgan, you put in a lot of hours, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears there at Minji's. I know how much you want ECU to make the NCAA tournament, right? Like you'd love to see that, right?
Oh, every Pirate fan would. That might be something I would dare say that. Would I see it in my lifetime? Don't know.
Well,
a lot of my lifetime. I spent over half of my lifetime in Midgey's Coliseum. So that'll tell you something.
It sounds like you want it bad, and you'd be willing to do something for that, Morgan. So would you join myself? Rajay Harris is in. Danny Beal is halfway in. Chandler's in. We're all in here. Will you dye your hair blonde like C.J. Walker if ECU makes the tournament?
No.
Come on, Morgan.
Come on.
Why not?
He don't want it.
You ain't got that blonde dogging?
Who said that?
That was Jarrett.
I was joking.
Jared, here's my thing, Jared. You spend 34 years watching basketball over at East Carolina and calling games and say you don't want it. When you do that, young man, then you can talk crap.
Get some bags and come back and see me.
And then come back and see me.
Not a dime back. All right, Morgan's not going blonde. Man, Morgan.
I've had my years of being blonde. Now it's just gray and brown. I'm good.
All right. Well, you got to do
Or
something.
bleach on top of your head, Jared, and watch it fall out. How about that, big boy?
That's a good point.
All right, we've created a new rivalry, Jarrett versus Morgan. The funny thing is Jarrett's had more buy-in for this team than anybody at this table. I've been a terrible fan this year, but planning to go out there Sunday to see East Carolina and UTSA. Got to see if Lily wants to go. If she says yes, we'll be out there. All right, Pirate Baseball off to a 2-2 start. Got the Tar Heels this weekend. Morgan, 1 home, 1 away, and 1 neutral site. The home game will actually be Monday, 5 o'clock. And Pirate fans and some Tar Heel fans are ready for that, apparently, at Monday at 5. Morgan, it's a sellout at Clark LeClaire.
Yeah, sell out Sunday, sell out Monday. Hopefully the weather looks like it's going to be pretty good. Carolina's got a really good baseball team, very deep pitching-wise. Got a lot of good recruits. They're expecting big things for the baby blue and white this year, and hopefully the Pirates can go to Durham and knock them off tomorrow, knock them off Saturday or Sunday in Chapel Hill, and then finish things up Monday, 3-0.
Let's do it. I talked about this with Greg Hudson a moment ago, Morgan. We're seeing a trend of teams getting rid of their spring game for football, and it looks like USC, Tennessee, Nebraska all canceling their spring games. Steve Sarkisian said he's going to more of an NFL-type model with their offseason. I think it was Matt Rule who might have said the real reason that, hey, we're on TV and people are recruiting our roster, watching the spring game, and picking guys off our team. So how do you feel about this? That's been a big deal for East Carolina over the years, the purple gold pigskin pig out. How do you feel about this trend in college football?
Well, I think it's been a big deal in the past for the Pirates. I think now it's more of we're going to go out there for an hour and a half, and we're going to compete a little bit, but we're not going to show a whole lot of what we're really doing. If you ask the coaches, if you ask the players, would you like to go in to Dowdy-Ficklin and have a full scrimmage of what were really meaningful scrimmage, because it does count toward your spring practices, without the fans, I think they'd take that in a heartbeat. The days of the really competitive spring football games have been long gone.
Yeah.
I think you can probably, go out and build an event around it, like the Great Pirate Purple Gold Pigskin Pig Out Party used to be. And, still have your barbecue, bring the rides in, have a concert, do something and create an event around it. The players can do a meet and greet. Maybe they do like a little skills competition, something like that. Throwing the football, running, doing some testing, like, run the 40, who's the fastest guy, who's got the biggest vertical, that kind of thing. And make an event out of it. And I think you still have just as many people show up to do it, because it's something that, most schools can make some money off of, get some momentum and ticket sales going into the fall, and create a little bit of a buzz without really going out there and not showing anybody what they're really doing.
Yeah, another way of the sign of the times, I guess, for college sports, college athletics. And you're right. Maybe you just put together some kind of autograph event or something and cook some pigs and do it that way. All right, let's get to our Q&A for Morgan Ahlers. You guys got one?
Yeah, I got one.
What you got, Sean?
DJ Cat to Morgan. What is the nicest venue you've ever DJ'd at for a wedding?
The nicest venue? A lot of them are really nice venues. I've done one down in Wilmington at Wrightsville Manor was a really good one. Good friend Richard Allsbrook, his daughter Julia got married down there. That was a really beautiful venue. Did one in Gastonia with Brian Packard earlier this year. That was CPAC Manor was a really neat place. I've done some great country clubs. Some really neat barn style venues. Wherever they pay me, wherever they rent the venue, that's where I'll be.
There you go. You ever done one at Augusta on 18?
No, but I have done several on different golf courses.
There you go.
People have had it in their backyards and right on a beautiful hole, something like that, yeah.
All right. Beautiful hole. Jared, what do you got?
Yeah, All-Star game, done and dusted. Another dud, really. They brought up NBA, USA versus the world for these All-Star games. Would you like to see that, Morgan?
Not really. I enjoyed watching Kevin Hart stand amongst Shaq and everybody and realize how small he really is. I watched a little bit of that the other night. He's tiny. He's really tiny. But I didn't watch much of the game. I'm going to be real honest with you. I'm not a huge NBA guy. I watched some playoffs. I think they're trying to get some competitiveness in it. USA versus world. Maybe that might work. I don't know. I mean, but would USA be willing to lose?
Yeah, I don't know. We mentioned it earlier. Was it you, Jared? That was just like, I don't see how you fix it, or
no, yeah, you can't really fix it.
Yeah.
The whole point of the Olympics is like the gold medal. There's like anything mid-season in the NBA, there's no equivalent to a gold medal.
Yeah.
It's just like the dunk contest. I mean, the guy that won the dunk contest the last 3 years, not even in the NBA.
Yeah, he played one game for 5 minutes this year.
Yeah.
So he's eligible.
Come on.
Put him in. All right, we got Evan Voliva, former Pirate reliever, joining us in just a moment, Morgan. So I'm going to whoever we mentioned Ted Williams earlier. I'm going to put him up, or prime steroid Barry Bonds, or Tony Gwynn. I'm putting the best hitter up in the world. Who's one pitcher from the past you're going to select to strike that guy out, to get that guy out? Who would be your pitcher of choice?
Nolan Ryan.
The Ryan Express.
I mean, don't get 100 miles an hour. He'll throw it at your head. He'll throw it away. He doesn't care. And if you don't like it, come do something about it.
Do you want his nose to be bloody when he's pitching?
It doesn't matter. Nose bloody, nose not bloodied. It doesn't matter. He didn't care. He was a cowboy.
One of the craziest stats in all of sports, Nolan Ryan never won a Cy Young Award. Crazy stat. Yeah.
I'll tell you, the other pitcher I probably would have would be Greg Maddux.
Yeah. I saw a montage of his defensive highlights yesterday on social media, Morgan. I love these old accounts that just put up old stuff.
There's some really good video. They did an interview with him and with Javi Lopez and some of the other Braves talking about Greg Maddux. And every once in a while, I've seen the full interview about a year ago, and you can see the little bits and pieces of it, talking about how he would set people up. And I think it was Craig Biggio. I don't know if you've seen this one. It was out probably a couple weeks ago, where they were up 8-2, 8-3, and he always told Javi not to throw him inside.
Yep.
And then Javi came out and said, "This next time I'm going to throw him inside." And first pitch, he hits it like 400 feet, and they're up now. They win 8-4. And Javi was kind of ticked off. He said, "Why'd you do that?" He says, "Because we're going to face him again in the playoffs. He's going to be looking for that pitch." Struck him out in the playoffs, 3 pitches all the way. He was looking for the inside pitch.
Awesome. Yeah, there's some great Greg Maddux stories like that from over the years. Morgan, good stuff. What you got going on this weekend?
Off work tonight, have a wedding in Washington tomorrow, and a basketball game on Sunday. So.
All right, we'll see you in Minji Sunday. Thank you, Morg.
Thank you, and Jarrett, bring the bleach, blonde boy.
Yes, sir.
There. We have a, what's it called in Hunger Games, a tribute or whatever?
Yeah.
Mike P. said, "Can I get in on the blonde hair if the Pirates go dancing? If so, I'm in." So Mike P. will be standing in for Morgan Ahlers, getting the blonde dude. Let's take a break. When we return, we'll talk some baseball with former Pirate pitcher Evan Voliva. Johnny Stats, Johnny Robertson already has an Evan Voliva stat that we will read. A couple of stats we'll read when we return. Pirate Radio Live here on a Friday. Back with you after this.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
Want to make your day better? Order a Papa John's pizza. Get an extra large, 1-topping New York-style pizza for only $11.99. Made into 8 foldable slices, perfect for sharing. See, things just got better, and you get to eat pizza. Hey, Pirate fans, Papa John's is an MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates!
Overtime's Tavern is officially open in downtown Greenville. Whether you're craving a cold drink, hot meal, or just a place to unwind with friends in a laid-back atmosphere, we've got you covered. Join us daily from 11 a.m. to midnight every day, or stick around for our late-night hours on the weekends. Follow Overtime Tavern on Facebook or Instagram for daily specials and events, including live music. OT's is right across from the Sheets on Charles Boulevard in downtown Greenville. Overtime's Tavern, where every hour feels like overtime. time.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Life is unpredictable and full of possibilities. Chance by chance, moment by moment, we thrive on fueling epic stories that make each night unforgettable. At Four Loko, we salute those who dare to live in the moment. Four Loko nights should be big, bold, and unexpected. That is why Four Loko pushes the boundaries through product innovation and live events. Four Loko has just introduced new sour flavors, now available. Look for Four Loko at your favorite retailer and at fourloko.com. Make every night unforgettable with Four Loko.
Before anyone walks into your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all of Eastern North Carolina.
Life is unpredictable and full of possibilities. Chance by chance, moment by moment, we thrive on fueling epic stories that make each night unforgettable. At Four Loko, we salute those who dare to live in the moment. Four Loko nights should be big, bold, and unexpected. That is why Four Loko pushes the boundaries through product innovation and live events. Four Loko has just introduced new sour flavors, now available. Look for Four Loko at your favorite retailer and at fourloko.com. Make every night unforgettable with Four Loko.
Craving a delicious burger and a great deal? Then head on over to Bad Daddy's Burger Bar in Greenville. Every Monday, shake things up with $5 hand-shaking cocktails. On Rough Draft Tuesday, enjoy Talls for Smalls, where bigger drinks are the same price as the smalls. It's Whiny Wednesday with $3 pours of Barefoot wine. Then on Salty Thursdays, sip on a $4 house margarita. And don't miss Bloody Sunday. Enjoy brunch and $5 house Bloody Marys.
And this just in at Bad Daddy's, mention Pirate Radio for 15% off your meal.
Bad Daddy's Burger Bar. Great food, amazing deals, and a whole lot of flavor.
Pirate Radio, where the heart of Greenville lives. We are the voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Right on the corner, and always right on the price at Doug Henry of Greenville. And Ron Ayers Motorsports is celebrating 50 years in 2025. Join them Saturday, February 22nd for their 15th annual chili cook-off from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Fun for the whole family. Want to enter? Call Jimmy Stallings at 758-3084. While you're there, check out their 30,000 square foot showroom with top brands like Honda, Suzuki, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Hustler, and Steel equipment. Ron Ayers Motorsports, 50 years of adventure and quality you can count on. Now back into PRL, here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Hour 3, Pirate Radio Live here on a Friday. We got Will, we got Logan, Shirley, Jared Watkins, Chandler Honeycutt, and we'll welcome in former Pirate pitcher Evan Voliva joining us here on Pirate Radio Live. Evan, how you doing, man?
Doing good, guys. Thanks for having me.
Good to see you. Welcome in. And some big news today, Evan, and I think this kind of ties into why you are no longer playing professional baseball. I saw that the Yankees are allowing facial hair now. And is it true? Is that why they wouldn't let you play?
Yeah, man, it was the handlebar mustache, man. It was too much for them.
Yeah, they couldn't handle it. Yeah. I guess that's big news for Yankees fans. I don't know.
It's 49 years. It was put in place 49 years ago.
I personally don't like it.
You wish they still had the rule?
Yeah, I do.
Just because it was like unique
it's
or something?
Probably a hot take, but I mean, there was something to be said about it being quote unquote the Yankee way. You know, you walk into the locker room, it's the Yankee way. It's been that way for,
forever.
And it was cool to be a part of that. It's also annoying at times because I remember doing the national anthem on the sidelines and getting told to go inside and shave my 5 o'clock shadow. So
they take it serious.
I thought it was cool. Kind of. I never thought they'd let it go, but yeah, kind of disappointed to see it go.
It has to be very well groomed, though.
I was gonna say, I don't know if 5 o'clock shadows are welcome even today. A well groomed beard is available
it's
now.
A well-groomed beard. So who else would be the judge of that? But
Evan, I'm looking at your stats. Were you a career 2 ERA in minor league baseball? Does that sound right?
I was a career 2 ERA guy. I credit that to only playing one season.
What was it? Did injuries affect you, or what?
It was kind of a mix of everything, right? So my first year that I got there, 2019, the fall of 2019, I played short season ball in Pulaski, Virginia, and then coming back the next year, I was gearing up to go to Charleston for low A, and I'll never forget Cashman coming in and telling us the season was postponed to go home. Hopefully, it was going to be a six week thing, but it just kind of turned into, so that whole season was a wash.
Yeah.
Coming back to spring training after that, had a partial tear in my UCL, which I had surgery in college, so this was the second time. And went and got a PRP injection, which hopefully would fix it sooner. It didn't, so then I ended up having to go under the knife and get a second surgery. So that and the recovery kind of took the rest of the time there.
I mean, hypothetical or whatever, but like without the break, the COVID stuff, like, do you think you would have had that injury, or like, do you I don't know, all the time off and everything, like, how did that affect your health as far as pitching?
Oh man, I tell everybody, man, if it wasn't for COVID, I'd be in the big leagues.
Yeah, but I mean, there might be a little something to that.
No, but honestly, I think, I mean, I was a college senior when I got drafted, so obviously I was losing a year. Yeah, right. I was getting older, so younger people were coming in.
Yeah.
So it didn't help from that standpoint, but I think it helped from a development standpoint. I spent that whole year training. I was able to go to a facility out in Charlotte called Tread Athletics, and that, I mean, I gained a couple miles an hour, and honestly showed up to that next spring training in, the best I'd ever been.
All right. Okay, Johnny Robertson. He's got stats on everybody, including Evan Voliva. Evan is the only pitcher in Pirate baseball history to earn a win against this team. Do you know that team? It is a team that we do not play a lot. I don't remember this game.
Huh. It had to have been like the Keith LeClaire Classic.
Maybe. A team from the West.
A team from the West. Is it
I need to find this box score.
Is it Pepperdine?
No.
He says it is the Utes of Utah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would have been
March 1st, 2019.
Yeah, my senior year.
Pirates win it 7-6.
Okay.
There you go. So Evan Voliva, the only player in Pirate history to earn a win against Utah.
I guess I'll go down in history forever then. So let's not schedule the Utes anymore.
Also, we need Evan in our next game against Campbell. He said he owned the Camels. 6 appearances, 1 hit, 2 wins. Now he can't beat the damn Camels.
Man, I don't know what it is about Bowie's Creek, or not even Bowie's Creek, but about Campbell.
Yeah.
Man, they're a tough team. They're a good team, but I don't know what it is. If it's just a Tuesday night thing, if it's a drive to Bowie's Creek, or what it is, but man, they give us a fit every single time. And it used to be the running joke that we didn't want to go play there because I think for like 4 years in a row we had somebody
got hurt.
Somebody got hurt. Yeah,
I know Dewanye got hurt.
I always think of Dewanye. Yeah. Maybe Pack might have tweaked it.
But it seemed like every time we went there, somebody was out for several weeks with an injury.
Well, the big series coming up this weekend, and Pirate fans are ready. That evident because both the games in Chapel Hill and Greenville are sellouts. Yeah. But Evan, you said you'll be there coming up on Monday. What's that like when you see that light blue jersey or the red jersey from State? Like, you want to say every game is just like any other, but a little more added oomph to that one.
Oh, you get the red eyes and the steam. You know what I mean? When you get to play Carolina, I don't know if it's like this as much now as it was when I was being recruited, but I remember going through the recruiting process, and it was always Carolina, State, ECU, all kind of right there in the same thing. And growing up in Eastern North Carolina, you develop a strong hatred or love for Carolina or State. And fortunately enough, I was all ECU and hated the Tar Heels and hated the Wolfpack growing up. But just you prepare for every game like it's the same. You're gonna take care of business either way. But with the fans and everything else, there's a little extra you got a little extra pep in your step, a little extra chip on your shoulder when Carolina rolls into town or you go to Chapel Hill. It's always a fun game to play. It's always a competitive game. Yeah. Except for, I believe it was my sophomore year, the game I started against them. I think we got beat like 20-1.
Yeah, actually, I was reading it right here. It says made his lone start of the season against North Carolina, allowing a season high 5 runs, all earned, on 3 hits.
Cut that. All right, that's enough. Yeah. But no, man, it's so much fun getting to play them. It's fun for the fans on both sides. It's fun for the school, and it's especially fun for the players. And I feel like it's great for recruiting too. I mean, it's constantly an in-state battle, which NIL has kind of changed all of that, but it's still constantly an in-state battle between it's ECU, State, and Carolina. So hopefully we'll go out there and get 3 wins. So I think
that'd be awesome.
And the atmosphere for those games has to give the players in the clubhouse the extra boost, right?
Oh yeah. Even Carolina players will talk about after that. They're like ECU going to ECU on a Friday or Saturday. It's like no other.
Chandler, I did bring up to Danny Beal because you mentioned it off air. Honeycutt taking him deep.
Yeah.
So while we're on the topic of bad stuff, Evan, what's the longest home run you ever gave up? Do you remember?
Yes, I do remember. We were playing. I can't remember the team though. It was a team out of New York. Maybe it was Monmouth or a team. It was
like early season.
Early season. Yeah, it was like my second or third appearance. No. Completely different. It was Quinnipiac in a very crunch time situation in the regional. That was the furthest. I go in there. It's a 3-0 count. I remember Coach Roselle gave us the report. He was like, don't give this guy anything good to hit. And it's a 3-0 count. So I'm like, there's no shot. He's swinging. And, I mean, unloaded on it. put it in the parking lot. I think that was my only home run of the year.
Wow.
But what a horrible time to have it,
You're like, well, he's going to take this 3-0 count. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a 5th-year senior at that point. And, I was the losing pitcher to Quinnipiac.
But that ended on a high note that weekend.
Such a high note.
Yeah.
Gosh, that was such an emotional roller coaster.
We were trying to recreate that last year, where you get out of the gates, lose to the 4 seed, and try to fight all the way back. And we
got to the final stage,
and y'all kind of spoiled us because we were like, "We're gonna do it, man. Yeah. We're gonna get there." And,
well, that team back in 2019, just a great group of guys. I mean, all the way around, like we hung out on and off the field. We were such a tight-knit group, and we do whatever it took for one another. So I think that contributed to a lot of it was how tight we were as a team. But man, we were tough too. Cliff put us through the ringer in the fall to prepare us for situations like that, and it paid off.
I always like to ask you guys about individually how kind of you changed and things changed for you during your time at ECU. Like, people say they can talk to Cliff different when they're a senior than when they're a freshman. You get more comfortable, but just handling the off-season program and the mission week and all that stuff, like, Did it change for you over time? Like, or were you on board like as a freshman, like when you first got here?
As far as it being hard, no, it didn't change. It was hard all 4 years. But as far as me personally changing, man, night and day. I mean, I came in as a young kid from Currituck, North Carolina. Nothing going on in Currituck, North Carolina. And I get to Greenville, and I was like, man, I feel like I am in New York City.
In the big city now.
You can do something every night of the week. And, I quickly learned that, you can't do that and be an athlete and a student as well. So I grew up, Cliff likes to tell his story, but I went from being right on the brink from being let go from the program to, fortunately fighting and clawing my way back. And by my last year was fortunate enough to be a leader on the team. But just going through that and, seeing what his expectation is from guys, it comes better from players helping the new guys.
Yeah.
So, I changed tremendously.
I like to hear that too. That like the kind of the player led thing.
Yeah.
By junior, senior year.
Completely. Like he expected a lot of us, but he ultimately left the responsibility into the upperclassmen and the leaders' hands to kind of handle all of that stuff. With the newcomers to help them learn the ropes and make sure everybody's kind of on the same page. So.
Hunter on YouTube said, "I'm Evan's biggest fan. Can you give me an autograph?" Well, Evan missed out on the NIL, so you're charging, what'd you say, $200?
For Hunter, it's normally $200, but for Hunter, it's $500.
$500, Hunter. We'll get him to sign a baseball. Yeah. That's a shame. You could have been on Pirate Radio every week like these guys talking.
I know. That's what. Where were the shows?
Given you a T-shirt.
Where were the shows at when I was in school?
I know.
We couldn't even get. We had to pay for our own food.
Yeah, you didn't eat your entire sophomore year.
Yeah,
come on. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back more with Evan. We'll get our Fleet Feet rundown and have more for you. Pirate Radio Live on a Friday after this. The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in the NC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kid Scene.
Y'all come get bucked
Winter
up.
is here, but Stroud's Marine in Greenville is still your go-to spot for your boat projects and repairs. Now's the perfect time to get your boat ready for when the warm weather comes. Don't wait till spring. They've got you covered with outboard parts at great prices. Plus, they're running clearance sales on select items, so you can get ready for next season without breaking the bank. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Strouds Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
Hey there, Eastern North Carolina, Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. The Brown & Wood service specials include a tire price match guarantee, a $199 AC Delco front brake pad installation special. We also have a brake rotor rebate of $40 and a synthetic oil change on most vehicles for $89.95. Don't forget, free pickup and drop-off at Brown & Wood. 89 years in business, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal, to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Save a load on a new John Deere compact utility tractor and loader from Quality Equipment. It's never been easier to get the best brand on the market at an unbeatable cash price or with great financing at our lowest ever monthly payment. Now is the time to get that tractor package you've been dreaming of to get your next job done right. Stop by one of our 36 locations in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia, or visit us online at qualityequip.com.
Tired of the same old gym routine? Rebel Fitness Fitness is here to change the game. Whether you're throwing punches, kicking it in kickboxing, or mastering MMA, we bring the heat with specialized group classes that make fitness feel like a fight you actually want to win. At Rebel Fitness, we're not just about lifting weights, we're about lifting spirits. Join a community of badasses who are rebelling against the norm and crushing their fitness goals. Sweat, lift, move, fuel, fight for a healthier, happier you. Rebel Fitness, where fitness meets fun. Join the movement today. Visit us at 3700 Charles Boulevard or visit rebelfitnessnc.com.
Hi, this is Christy Conway.
Hi, this is Tracy Ayers.
It's a great time to list your home for sale with ENC Pirate Realty Allen Tate. It's a low inventory market. Right now, Pitt County is experiencing a shortage of homes on the market, especially at certain price points. Currently, there's only about 2.5 months of home inventory available, with the average sales price sitting right at $300,000. Visit our website, encpiraterealty.com, to connect with our experienced team of agents.
Go Pirates!
I'm here with Jamie Lane with Carolina Hardscapes and Pools. Jamie, what's new?
For starters, we're building our new building out at 5019 Highway 43 South. We've also put together a 10-day pool package.
A 10-day pool package? What does that mean?
Well, people think pools take a long time, but with this package, we break ground and have you swimming in 10 days. Go to CarolinaHardscapesandPools.com or by calling 364-1201. You can stop by our office on Fire Tower Road. We can make your backyard dreams into a reality with landscaping, patios, fireplaces, and outdoor kitchens.
Carolina Hardscapes and Pools.
Enjoy the outdoors.
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
Pirate Radio.
So you believe in pirates? Pirates aren't Santa. They did exist, they did have treasures, and they did bury it. You know, I had an eye patch when I was 6. Who didn't, my friend? Who didn't?
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. University PC Care has been Pirate Nation's go-to IT expert since 2006. University PC Care is the local tech support experts for any business needs. Let University PC Care take care of it so you can take care of your business. Visit universitypccare.com to learn more today. Now back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live here on a Friday. Got Evan Voliva hanging out with us, East Carolina and North Carolina, preparing for a 3-game series. Chandler and Jarrett are heading to the Triangle for a little Saturday, Sunday baseball. Then it's back home Monday, 5 o'clock at Clark LeClaire Stadium. Let's get our Fleet Feet rundown. Can we get Alex Harper to tell us about our friends at Fleet Feet?
Hey Pirate Nation, be sure you have the best and most comfortable shoes this tailgate season with a stop at Fleet Feet. Locally owned and operated by ECU alum Chris Lunyon. Fleet Feet of Greenville provides solutions through one-on-one services to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Go see them at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet. They run for you.
All right, Friday night, not a marquee night for college basketball, but 2 good games tonight. Marquette is at Villanova at 7 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, it's Michigan State at Michigan. So a little appetizer as we head into Saturday, and then we got some great games coming up. Saturday, top 10 matchup, Tennessee is at Texas A&M. You got a top 10 matchup, Iowa State at Houston. So a couple of big ones there. Kentucky will be at Alabama coming up tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Kind of a weird non-conference game between Duke and Illinois in Madison Square Garden. That 8 o'clock on Fox on Saturday night. Looking forward to my favorite sports time of the year. That is the Thursday and Friday first round of the NCAA tournament. Evan, what's your favorite sports time of the year? Like if you had to choose a day or a week.
Favorite sports time of the year?
Yeah.
I would have to go with that what is it? September-ish, the postseason baseball and football
Yeah.
season. So, you got some action Saturday night and some on Sunday too.
I like we did when the Braves won the NLCS. We were actually waiting for ECU and Houston football because there was a long delay.
Yeah,
but
that was like midnight.
That was a fun time following those two sports. All right, so that's going on college hoops wise. What else? Weekend plans. Logan, I can't wait to hear what you got cooked up this weekend. What you doing, man?
Really nothing. It's just really boring. Next week I have a big interview selection day for a scholarship, so preparing for that mostly. Just trying not to do anything crazy before.
Yeah, don't get in trouble before that.
Yeah.
All right, stay low key. How about you, Will?
I'll be at Minji's both days this weekend. Spring training, baseball's back, so I'll be watching the Yankees. And
wait, what's tomorrow? Women's? Mm-hmm. Who we got?
I'm a bad fan. I don't even know. I just
You're
know
a good fan.
You're a good fan. You're going to the game.
Yeah. And it don't matter the opponent, right?
That's true.
There you go. You got to sell it, dude. We've got North Texas coming up, Senior Day on Saturday.
Yeah, so I'll be there for that.
I'll
be there Sunday.
It's clamp down season, by the way.
Clamp down. So you watch the spring training stuff?
I watch Yankee spring training.
I can't really get into it. Yeah.
Because I know the farm system well enough.
Were you a big Evan Voliva guy years ago?
So that was a little before I really got into the farm and watching spring training.
Yeah. But you're into it now? How's y'all's farm system? 'Cause it's been pretty depleted, right? Over the years.
The top
No
prospects.
offense. I'm sorry, Evan. I didn't mean it that way.
The top prospects are pretty good. And the problem most of the time with us is that our top prospects are kind of towards down the middle, never make it to the big league club.
Who's the guy? Is it Dominguez or whatever everybody's excited about? He played last year a little bit, though, right?
Yeah. Well, he came back from Tommy John. When he first came up in 2022 when we sucked, he was really good in the 10 games that he played. And then he missed most of the year last year with an injury. But he's going to start this year.
Is Jake still giving it a go, Agnos?
Yeah. He's not with the Yankees currently, but he's poor guy's.
I know, man.
He's gotten beat up by the injury bug, but yeah, he's. His stuff's still good. It's just a matter of finding somebody that, is going to take a chance on him. So I think anybody that takes a chance on him is going to get a steal.
He was awesome at the baseball banquet. He was one of the speakers at the yearly baseball banquet for ECU baseball. He did a great job, kind of going through his journey of post ECU baseball because it's been a long one.
Well, he's had a journey, but yeah, he's love Jake, lived with him, but he's a storyteller, man.
And just to add another wrinkle to the brotherly rivalry, Zach Agnos winning like reliever of the year.
Oh yeah.
So now he can hold that over his pitching brother.
Oh yeah, I wish I was the fly on the wall.
DB Danny had a great show with the Agnos brothers. Folks can check that out on Pirate Radio TV. Chandler, I was going to ask you your weekend plans, but you'll be consuming baseball.
Yeah, be me and Bone leaving 9 o'clock in the morning for Durham, and then we'll be in Chapel Hill for Game 2 on Sunday.
All right, let's get a National Day update. Every day has a stupid National Day, although I like this one. And as the Eastern North Carolina guy, we'll get your take on it, Evan. It's National Boiled Peanuts Day. What do you think about boiled peanuts?
I think they're overrated.
Overrated.
Yeah,
I'm a fan.
I just like the regular salted peanuts.
Any boiled peanut fans in the house?
My brother loves them.
I've never had them.
You Yankee.
Yeah,
they smell bad to me.
Yeah, I'm just
you smell bad.
I know. People call me
boiled peanut.
Yeah, they call me boiled peanut. Like, man, what's up, boiled peanut?
It's also National Grain Free Day. I don't know what that means. I gotta have my grains.
Yeah,
Ooh, National Sticky Bun Day.
Ooh.
How you feel about a sticky bun there, Evan?
Man, not a sweets guy. I know I'm no fun.
Evan's crapping on all the days.
I'm not. I mean, grain. I'm definitely not going to practice the grain-free day. Gotta have my grains, but.
All right.
It's not a sweets guy.
National Caregivers Day.
Man,
I'm not a fan.
Screw the caregivers, man.
I don't even have one. I don't care.
Yeah.
Y'all like sticky buns?
Funny enough,
this is gonna be funny.
The dining hall
Mm-hmm.
on campus actually is doing a National Sticky Bun Day. I don't know what they're doing for it. I guess
There
they're
you
just
go.
serving it. But I actually did know that it was National Sticky Bun Day, and I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Yeah, it's fun to say. And shout out to the caregivers, National Caregiver Day. The third Friday in February, we celebrate our caregivers. So there you go. All right. Anything else for our Fleet Feet rundown?
That's it.
I feel like that was very, I don't know, Evan kind of brought the mood down, I gotta say.
Yeah, me.
Bull peanuts.
Overrated, man.
What a take. All right, let's get our final break in. We'll come back, get ready to wrap things up here on a Friday. Back with you after this.
What's even better than going to Jimmy John's? The great taste of Jimmy John's coming to you. Check out their convenient catering bundle, including a 12-pack of half sandwiches made with fresh baked bread, hand-sliced meats, and fresh veggies, plus 2 premium sides, 15 chips, and 15 desserts, all for one great price. You can also choose an a la carte option. Pick it up, or they'll set it up for you. And don't forget Jimmy John's loyalty app with a free sandwich after your first visit. Jimmy John's in Greenville and Wilson, and online at jimmyjohns.com.
At a theme park, you might have to choose between a great deal or the best experience. Wow, total access is expensive. But with U.S. Cellular Prepaid, getting a great deal doesn't mean sacrificing a great experience. U.S. Cellular has no hidden fees or gimmicks, and now you can get a Samsung Galaxy A16 5G for free. U.S. Cellular Prepaid. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit AtlanticWireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
My whole business just went up in flames, but my agent was there before the fire was out. We started a plan. I've got 25 employees who could be out of a job if we didn't get this place running again. My independent agent and auto owner's insurance, they made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll. That's incredible.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there.
This is Jeff Gibson with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
Looking for the best craft beers, wine, and mead in Greenville? Visit Tub Thumpers Beverage House at 623 Red Banks Road. They're your one-stop shop for a unique selection of local brews, fine wines, and handcrafted meads. They also have your favorite domestic beers at great prices. Whether you're stocking up for a special occasion or just exploring new flavors, they've got something for every taste. With expert advice and great prices, Tub Thumpers is the place to find the perfect drink for any occasion. Stop by Tub Thumpers Beverage House today, where your next favorite drink is waiting.
Hey Pirate fans, D&D Advertising has the new 2025 baseball schedules ready, and you can pick them up at these fine business locations: Eastern Tree Pros, Holden Temporaries, Mosquito Joe of Eastern North Carolina, Farmville Methodist Church, All Sam Massage, My Carolina Home Inspection, Orthotics and Prosthetics, The Holistic Company, 360 Electrical Heat, Air and Plumbing, 2020 Tobacco and Vape, Boyd Equipment Services, Edgecombe Garage Doors, Two Sons Construction, Warehouse Tire and Battery, B.E. Singleton & Sons, Langley Contracting, Cincy LaToya Boyd, or David Bell at the Family Wellness Center. Please patronize these fine businesses as they are an asset to the community. D&D Advertising Enterprises is not licensed, affiliated with, or endorsed by any university, sports institution, or program unless specifically stated in writing. No proceeds from any of the funds collected for your ad will be given to any educational institution or sports team. We are not responsible for any schedule changes made after printing.
It's the perfect time to grab your wings, Greenville. This February, Wings Over Greenville is giving you 10% off your entire order when you use the code PIRATE25 online or in the app. Craving something delicious? They've got you covered. No minimum purchase. Redeem it one time a day so you can keep the wings coming all month long. So hurry. Code PIRATE25 is good all February long, but only online or through the app. Wings Over Greenville, the wings that make every game day even better. Order now and save. Use the code PIRATE25. Only at Wings Over Greenville.
Often imitated, but never duplicated. Pirate Radio, we are the voice of the pirate nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. It was a rough day for the stock market today. The Dow dropped 748 points and closed at 43,428. The NASDAQ was also down 438 points at 19,524, and the S&P fell 104 points and finished the week at 6,013. That's your Wells Fargo Advisors Stock Market Report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now back to the show. Here's Clip.
All right. Thank you, Shirley Rhodes. Back with you. Evan, did you cross paths with Connor Norby?
I did, yeah. I would play with Norby for 2 years.
2 years, all right. His brother Ethan getting the ball for East Carolina, and man, you know how it goes. The early season injuries, and Ethan was going to be our Danny Beal, I guess, this year and be the bullpen guy, but kind of thrown into the fire already, but looked pretty good in his first start. You got him out there. What do you think about a 17-year-old starting on the weekend for East Carolina, Sean Jenkins? That's and for Cliff to trust the 17-year-old to put him out there says a lot.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot cooler than what I was doing at 17 years old. So, but yeah, man, that guy, he's a stud, man. He's got a ton of talent. I mean, we're going to see another first rounder come out of here in him. So, but yeah, man, it's early. So I've never, in the history of playing at ECU and following ECU since then, I've never seen the lineup opening day be the same at the end of the season. So, especially this year, there's a lot of new faces, a lot of moving pieces. Cliff used to tell us it's a marathon, not a sprint. So it's just about finding the right puzzle pieces to fit and allowing some of these young guys to come into their own, get comfortable, get confident. And I mean, you got a talented team. So when you've got talent, special things can happen. So I'm excited to see what they can do down the stretch.
Other than watching the Pirates and following your buddies in the majors, what's your involvement with baseball? Any training, coaching, anything like that? Or are you kind of on the outside looking in now?
I used to coach like a 13-year-old team here in town. I'm just doing baseball pitching lessons now, though. Kind of keep me around the game, scratch the itch. So see what's going on with baseball in the youth.
How do you is youth baseball healthy right now? I always get questions when players and coaches come on about travel ball and all that stuff. Like that's a topic. We only got 5 minutes left, but how do you feel about the sport of baseball for the youth right now?
I think I see a lot of parents want it more than the kids want it, and I see a lot of kids get burnt out by age 13, 14, which is, it's a shame because baseball's supposed to be fun.
Right.
And, I see these people putting so much pressure on these young kids that they're really just doing it because other people want them to do it. And, I don't know any middle schooler that's getting recruited, but they seem to think that, anybody over the age of 8 is started the recruiting process. So I wish people would, take a step back and, just let the kids play. It's not that serious yet.
Evan, this is a great fat guy with a microphone question I love to ask. It seems so obvious. Why can't you just start throwing a knuckleball and go to spring training and be a knuckleballer in the big leagues.
You know, I think about it. I think about that every single day when I wake up to go to work. Man, I could just reach in my back pocket and pick up a knuckleball.
Hey, R.A. Dickey won a Cy Young when he was like 43 years old.
He did. I feel like you could play till you're 60 with a knuckleball, but
easier said than done, I guess.
I guess, but not a bad idea. Maybe
give it a shot this weekend.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Grab the wife and tell her to go to the backyard.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. See what I got. I know I don't have the speed anymore, so
you don't need it. Just throw that knuckler, man.
Yeah.
I love when a knuckler comes around. Like Tim Wakefield in the 90s and 2000s was the guy. Then R.A. Dickey, and they're kind of few and far between. But it is kind of neat to just see a guy out there throwing 65 and
it's hilarious.
Hitters looking
so
crazy.
much movement too.
You've got everybody else that's following such a diet strict regimen, training regimen, and then you have somebody like that. It's just beer and fast food, and they go out there and win a Cy Young. So it's funny.
Who's going to be the next knuckler? We need to see it in Major League Baseball.
Me.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be. I like the idea of you sitting at the stoplight on the way to work thinking about it.
I think about it.
No, look, and this can be this could be the rookie sequel. Instead of throwing 100 miles per hour at the age of 40, you're going to be throwing 65 mile per hour knuckleballs.
Could be me.
Why not?
We'll see about it.
Evan, thanks for hanging out, man. We'll track you down later this season, talk more with you. But
I appreciate it, guys.
dude.
Thank y'all for making this old washed-up player feel like he's still important. So thanks for having me.
And look, we're going to do a documentary, Evan and knuckling his way to the majors.
Yep.
And we're going to chronicle the rise. It's going to be awesome. Chandler, you going to J-Bone's homestead tomorrow?
Yes.
And meet the parents?
Meet the parents.
It's a big step.
I'm excited about
it. It's a big step in y'all's relationship here. It's going to be good. But you'll be heading to Durham Bulls Park tomorrow and Chapel Hill Sunday.
Yep, and then we'll be back in Greenville on Monday ready for Game 3, hopefully going for a series win.
Good deal.
Or series sweep. We shall see.
Let's get it one at a time and get that one tomorrow and go from there. Thank you all for joining us today. Logan, Will, Shirley, appreciate it. Evan, good to see you.
Good to see you, Clip.
And for the crew, I am Clip Brock. We'll talk to you Monday. All new edition of Pirate Radio Live. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to